Alright, and I think that we're good. Hello everybody and welcome back to Psychoboy Plays Master Detective Archives Rain Code. Yes, Pink Sheep, you're the first to show up, and I am so glad to have you here today. It is very nice to have a good viewer watching me as I continue this horrible game. Yes, I know it's Cole. I remember, you've been Cole before, but I'm calling you Pink Sheep because that is what you say that your name is on your profile. Oh goodness, we are loading. Very nice. Oh, right, okay, so when last we left off, for anyone who wasn't here last time, we were in the middle of a murder mystery right now. I believe that we had just gotten finished chasing down a suspected perpetrator, and now we're currently trying to find them. And of course...
Before we figure out the culprit's motive...
Ah, here we go.
What kind of person was Karen anyway?
I hate that her name is pronounced Karen. It would have been so much funnier to go around with the whole murder victim being named Karen thing. Shane said, "You playing this, huh?" Yes, I am. I'm going to try and finish it. It shouldn't take too long. It should be like maybe a month or two of streams.
She was so popular. They killed Karen so they could become the star instead.
I'm pretty sure that's not what it was.
No, I don't think it's that simple.
I'm guessing, based on the way that we saw that earlier.
Ago, the leading member of the
yes, this guy's talking about it right now.
Separate case.
There was another person who died,
dying one after another,
and all the other girls who are suspects in the case were good friends of the person who died. So I'm thinking Karen was in fact the person who was guilty of the murder. And since she didn't face justice for it at the time, she of course was subject to some good old citizens' justice.
Anyway,
people's justice.
I doubt it's a coincidence for people to die in such quick succession.
Shane says, "Wait a minute, little tentacle ghost turned into that?" Yes, she did. I don't know about calling her a tentacle ghost. She didn't really have any tentacles. It was more like just a wisp on her butt. Pink Sheep says, "This game is weird." Yeah, no kidding, it's weird. This game is a textbook example of style over substance. It makes all these like flashy things, makes all these big dramatic transitions, everything. But in reality, none of it actually like matters. Alright, let's get going. Let's chase this girl down. This is the girl who died 6 months ago, who was the initial murder victim that set this whole thing off. Pink Sheep says, "Please play Baldur's Gate." Baldur's Gate. I do love me some Baldur's Gate. And I wouldn't be opposed to playing it, but that is a big commitment. If I were to play Baldur's Gate, I would be committing to like literally hundreds of hours. That is months, if not years, of streaming footage. Which isn't a bad idea, but I've tried putting Baldur's Gate content on my platform before, and it never really did that well. So I don't know about committing to that much of a stream for that long. I want to try and, cast a wide net. See if I can get a lot of different people interested in my channel. Because God knows I can't do it with my own personality. Obviously it was homicide. It was ruled a suicide, but it wasn't.
Aiko's death 6 months.
Shane says, "Let's bring back a classic of ruining powers." Ah, good stuff. Alright. How about some sort of...
This is the answer!
Alright, inspired by this whole parkour scene, let's do super jumping. How can you ruin the power to jump super high and super far? The weapon was a brick with a flower bed. Because, she fell onto a brick.
With Aiko's blood on it after the culprit hit her.
Very nice. Simple enough. Who murdered Aiko? Obviously it was Karen. The person who... Yep, there it is. Saw the rest of them were good friends. How do you have 50k subs but only 2 people show up to your streams? Well, I don't stream very often. My schedule's a little jam-packed for me to stream more often, and as a result, people don't really tune in very much. Also, I'm not a very interesting person to listen to talk. I don't know if you noticed this, but a lot of what I have to say is kind of lacking in substance or entertainment value. I popped an edible today, so hopefully that'll be a little bit better. And I'm trying to stay upbeat and positive, but God knows it's hard. Yep. They took the shoes to the roof afterwards, and we know this because there was mud on the shoes. is a very simple case.
Do you have evidence that Karen did it?
No, I have no evidence that
If
Karen did.
Aiko didn't die from jumping, Karen's testimony makes her highly suspicious. She said she heard something fall.
Muscle
and went to
contracts.
inspect
Oh,
it.
muscle contracts. You mean
I
like
get it.
like I get muscle
Sounds
cramps from
never
jumping so
happened
much.
means
Is that
she's
right, Shane?
Obviously lying. Karen lied.
Hearing a sound that never happened.
Reason
Oh, there we
why she
go.
lied?
Hey,
She
how about
made
super
it feel
hearing?
like
How about
Aiko
you ruin
jumped.
super hearing for me?
If that's the case, then the one who killed Aiko is Karen.
Pink Sheep says, you ate what? I ate an edible. I popped an edible before the stream. You know, just a little 5 milligrams, something to keep me chill and relaxed while I'm streaming. No, listen, Cole, I'm not gonna try and paint myself as a figure to be emulated. You know, I'm not a role model.
She disappeared.
I personally
Damn
see
it.
nothing wrong with marijuana.
She was
Especially
dead
in
long
like
before
small
you could
controlled doses,
emulate
as long as you are
this.
a responsible user, which I consider myself to be.
Uh,
I am
hey,
over
I
21,
thought
of
an
course,
all-girls
and it is
If a blade
legal
was used
to
as the
have
murder weapon,
marijuana
so
in my
Karen
state.
might-
That
Maybe
being
they were
said,
talking.
Maybe they were
I
discussing
definitely
their
would
acting
not
careers.
suggest it for anyone with an
Well,
addictive
if this
personality,
caused the
or
other murder
whose
case,
brain hasn't
yeah,
fully developed,
they
or
won't fight
who's a
you.
little immature. So
Then
obviously,
which
it's
of
not
the
good for
suspect
everyone.
facts?
It's good for me,
This is
but
different.
I'm not
Something must be
everyone.
hidden here.
At least not until the device is completed. I was not paying attention at all. Alright, maybe I can get these guys to tell me what's up.
This place.
So high up, we're above even the clouds. Better be careful not to fall.
Hey,
So you're saying you don't want me to push you? Or?
Hey.
I would really rather you not push me. We're trying to get through this. Okay, you're not doing anything. Hey, what's up, guy? The wind feels nice. It's hard to believe we're inside a mystery labyrinth. Desuhiko says he wants to start a stage. Okay, so this is nothing. I need to keep on looking around, I suppose, because I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I should have been paying more attention, but I was too focused on the things I was saying, which I guess makes me a real streamer at last. Yay.
This place.
hey,
Cole says my dad died from marijuana. I guess an overdose is possible. It's funny, every time I stream, you tell me some new horrific fact about your dad. Oh, hello. Ah, okay, got it.
hey, check it out.
Shane says anything over 200 heats is deadly. What are
Is that
heats? Is that a
the-
measure of
We're so high up.
sound?
Master, look over the.
Ah, okay, I see. So
What's
this
that?
is
It
a
doesn't
bird's
seem
eye view of the
connected to
3
anything
trails that we
else.
just went down.
Which means that could be the.
So the true cult, but how do we reach it?
What, are you freezing up?
Oh, it's not that.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna finally make some connections here. I mean, I already have it.
A pen?
All 3
You
routes
carry
lead
that
to the
around
same
with you?
destination
Of course.
because all 3
Who knows when
people
I'll be
were
asked
guilty
for
of the
my
crime.
autograph?
Oh, Hertz. Okay, that's not how you
Done.
spell Hertz. I'm
Isn't it
assuming you mean like
perfect?
H-U-R-T-Z or something like
I'm
that.
just as good at drawing.
This is the how routes when seen
Oh, this is a dungeon.
secret paths.
See? If you look at it this way, doesn't it all seem like the same road?
You're right. The 3. Wait. All that's it. I think I've got
Yeah,
it.
because they
There's
are
only
all
one explanation
guilty.
For how the
Come on, didn't you
Not
figure this out
bad.
earlier?
You finally made
We
yourself
already figured out that none of the girls could have done it individually. They all had their own opportunity
I
to
love
do
you,
something.
Shinika.
They all had their own part to play. And it was only together that they could all 3 pull off the murder.
Lay it all out.
Pink Sheep says I'm hangry. Oh man, I hear that. Shane says later, I need to listen to depressing music before I go to sleep. Yeah, I feel ya. I introduced my mom to Pumped Up Kicks earlier today. She was looking at we were watching the Percy Jackson movies, and we were talking about this one character who shows up later, Nico D'Angelo. And I said, hey, shouldn't there be like a good theme song for his character? Maybe something sort of dark. Okay, the only crime was possible was by having an accomplice is the word that we're looking for. Okay, so I just need to wait for the AC to come back around. Anyway, in the meantime, we were talking about Nico D'Angelo and how he was supposed to have a theme, and how I wanted him to have a theme song. She introduced me to this old song about like a knife murderer from back in like the 40s, and I thought that was great, especially for what I was looking for. That said, it reminded me a lot of Pumped Up Kicks, so I introduced my mom to Pumped Up Kicks, and man, I did not think that anybody had never heard of Pumped Up Kicks before, but when I mentioned it, she was like, "What's that?" Great. Okay. Ah, there's the fast forward button. Right. I totally forgot what the fast forward function was because I haven't played this in like a week. That's right, bitch.
That's right. The
They were
truth of
all
this case.
accomplices.
Accomplice. It's the truth.
They might hate each other's guts, but they hate Karen more.
Each of them were suspect.
And they
That
love
makes
the
sense.
original
If we look
victim
at them,
more.
but by connecting all three of them, it clearly becomes what
They were accomplices.
this murder would have been impossible to commit alone. But if the three of them worked together,
I assume that I'm going to, just break through from each, instead of turning the corner, we're going to just plow right on ahead. I guess a zoom? Why would we kamikaze? What? Why would we kamikaze? Like, what even? That's not a function in the game. That's just a thing that you made up.
By separating the house, the three of... Don't you think so, Yuma?
yeah, I think it's
But surely there was a different way to commit murder that wouldn't require all three of them to pull off. I mean, if even one of them had... Yeah, if even one of them had messed up, they would have totally messed up.
We have to expose the secret
If any one of them
behind
had
their
messed
complicity.
up, they would have completely
How
bungled the
exactly
entire
they
murder.
cooperated
the
So
timing,
it is good that we're
huh?
going over this. How did they work together? And I think that the answer would be, how was the poison glass chosen? We saw earlier that the yellow route was the first one, right?
You want to go with how?
Yes.
Are you sure you want to pick that?
Yeah,
Hey,
Oh, okay.
Watch out,
Wow.
it's falling.
Just a complete railroad. They don't even let me try it.
Yes, that was the wrong one.
Fine. Jeez. Alright, fine. The first thing that happened would have been how the poison was brought to the theater hall, right? Because that was the first thing that happened. Wait, no. The first thing that happened was the poison was mixed into the glass. Because after the poison was put into the glass,
sure you wanna-
then it was brought to the theater hall.
Are you sure you want to pick that?
Tavius, hoy hoy.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Hey.
And it might be a little early. Oh, come on! Seriously? God, this is so annoying.
Yes, that was the wrong one.
Fine, jeez. How was the poison brought to the theater hall?
How was the...
Yes, it's the only option left.
let's start.
It's a really hard...
Alright, let's keep going.
Wait.
And rather than taking a turn, we're just gonna plow through ahead, which means that the first time we hit an intersection, we're gonna need to make a new route.
The only person who could have brought the poison to the theater hall was...
Yeah, the poison neutralizes after 30 minutes. As the production assistant, only Yoshiko could have done it. Looking back.
Ah, Billy,
the reason
hello.
they chose
Nice to
poison as
have
the
you
murder
here.
weapon was to establish-
Ah,
poison
already
was
I'm
only
getting a lot
active
more
for 30
viewers.
minutes,
I,
which gave the other-
that's nice. You know, I'm glad that I have so many consistent viewers. That really means a lot to me, you guys. Thank you so much.
She put it back in her bag.
Honestly, having you guys
Problem
with
is,
me,
what happened
it
next?
really means a lot to me. Tavius says, glad you didn't finish the case late last night. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I just could not stand having to go, like, to what, 2 a.m. to finish this case? It's insane. What did Yoshiko do with the poison glass after bringing it? She handed it to Waruna. There it is. Moving right along.
Isn't this the... Wow!
All right, let's...
Whoa!
Yep. Simple enough. Simple as. Pink Sheep says, I love your streams. Well, thank you, Pink Sheep. Billy says, ew,
Waruno was
emotions.
before-
Stop. You're great people. Aw.
Yoshiko sat
Thanks,
on the
Billy.
right edge of the front row close to the wings, where the actors enter and exit from scenes.
Yoshiko's over there on the top right.
She probably stood up when the lights went
She's
out.
really hard to
let the
make out
poison's
because she's
blast
so
into the
far
right
away.
wing.
But there she is. Yep.
Even if she couldn't get on stage, she could at least do that within 5 seconds.
Yep, and then Waruna went over and grabbed that glass.
Then, Waruna picked up the glass and hid it under her costume.
There was nothing in there before,
costume
but
check
then there
happened
could have
before the
been something
performance,
afterwards.
So she got around that by receiving the cup during the performance.
Simple as. Tavia says, oh no, the Peepaw is back. Billy says, it's not my fault Peepaw fits in so
we
well.
passed the
I don't
baton
see
during
the
the
Peepaw
5
fits me
seconds the
so
lights
well.
were out.
I don't get that.
The two of them.
But what happened? How did she swap it with...
A few moments after the blackout, there's a scene. It only lasts 2 or 3 seconds. At that moment, Warner could
Yeah,
switch up
okay. There we go.
Used to play it. Talk about guts.
Tavia says, why are the models like this? It's because it's anime, and it's a really, like, unique styled anime. Like I was talking about earlier, this game is all about style over substance. There's very little, like, actually decent character development here, and there's very little notable character moments, but it's all got a big old style to it. How was the poison glass chosen? It Kurane guided to it. That's it. It had to be Kurane guided to it because she, of course,
Alright, we got this.
shone a spotlight down on the one that we were supposed to choose. On the one that Karin was supposed to choose. We weren't the victims here.
This is the final one.
From here, it's exact. Kurane told Karin beforehand to take, and then, after confirming the poison,
And that's the method behind the murder weapon.
Yep, simple enough.
Sounds more like madness.
that solves this mystery.
Seriously?
Almost reached the truth. Why is that terrible?
Why?
Because I haven't gotten Shinigami to fall.
That's not gonna happen. Even if you stayed here for 100 years. In fact, I basically beat your ass.
Yeah, you and me both,
No.
girl.
Beyond that, it's kind of like
That's not how that
traveling.
works.
You and I can go in opposite directions, but eventually.
That's the stupidest
That's
thing
a
I've ever heard.
stretch.
This isn't a circle, it's a
Sick.
vector. Billy says, I don't know how you can even play this game. I would smash my PC to bits after playing 10 minutes of this game. It would be very frustrating. I mean, it is very frustrating.
Master, are you
I have to just like kind of sit through and endure the whole thing. Anyway, all 3 of the girls murdered Karin, obviously. Tavia says, can't believe I got to agree with her.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it's not a good game. I hate this game very much.
Behind that
Uh,
door is the Who Room.
Before this game, the devs
Finally
made
made
3
it.
different games in the Danganronpa series,
time to end
and
this,
for some
Master?
reason, I feel like framing this all as a visual novel makes it a lot more bearable. The more that we get into, you know, free roaming and actually walking around, the more it becomes apparent that the devs have no idea how to make a decent free roaming game. The open world really does not do this game any sort of service at all, and it mostly just limits what is otherwise a pretty decent set of murder mysteries. That said, the murder mysteries have
Looks
a
like
lot
all
to
the
be desired
culprits
too.
are here.
We have basically no motive for the
Why
why
do they
for
look
why
so
the priests committed their crime,
How boring. You could then start acting like
and of course, we also don't have good explanation for why the murderer in case 0 left my character alive, even though he was specifically instructed to kill all the detectives on the way to the murder scene, on the way to the town, on the way to the city. He was specifically instructed to kill all the detectives on the way to the city. Oh, Tavia says, I meant for the comment about how Desuhiko is not likable. Yeah, that's fair. Really? We're already at the boss? Okay. I kind of figured there'd be more to it, you know? Like the why, like the motive behind the case. These people are being very cagey about the motive. I mean, I can surmise what the motive was, but there's gotta be more to it than we're given. Also, this is like the least threatening final area I've ever seen. What is it with these people in Vor? I mean, seriously, they just love it when Shinigami puts stuff in her mouth and takes stuff out of her mouth. Billy says this game sounds like nonsense. It's a little nonsensical. You're not wrong. Alright. Okay. Alright, here we go. So, I believe that it's X, A, and B, or X, Y, and B. I need to remember what the control configuration is. Okay, A, Y, B. Got it.
Stop! No, there weren't any accomplices!
There we go. Okay.
We're hurting!
Oh, I see. They're all giving their own defenses. Is that right?
There's no reason for us to team up!
Right, because they don't like each other. Except that, in fact, there was a reason for them to team up. Alright. Solution key window. What was the reason for them to team up? Obviously, it was this photo. Yep.
Come on!
Oh no. Yep, there it is. Okay, cool.
You did it, Master!
Yeah.
Billy says, why did she do that? Tavia says, it's just the Reddish fetish. Don't worry about it. I know. It's so stupid. So, such weird cheesecake, you know?
Shut up!
Oh, come on.
Don't come any closer!
There we go. I gotta be quicker on the draw, it looks like.
Alone! I don't know about the others. Don't come any closer!
Oh, hey, Waruna.
There's nothing connecting us!
Obviously, there's... Oh, okay, I see. It's gonna be the same one every time. Is that right? Because every one of them had a fragment of the photo. Yeah, see? There we go.
Come on!
You did it! Great!
That's
Yep,
right.
easy enough. Alright, last one. Here we go. Simple as. But of course, we have to get through all this bullshit. The only real obstacle being the devs themselves having made all this.
Stop telling lies!
I mean, seriously, I could have probably figured this out without the dungeon.
Leave me alone!
I probably could have figured this out just from the evidence that I collected in the real world, you know?
Nothing to do with each other!
This is entirely unnecessary. But I guess they want their style. And so we have to do this whole thing.
Come on!
So fine, I'll humor
going on
you.
here?
But
What if
you
we
better have
hated
a
each
pretty
other?
sweet twist ending.
No.
I swear.
Probably.
And it better be better than
What do you mean by
V3's
that?
twist ending. That was such a terrible ending. I was so
you put
mad about
together
that
the
ending.
3
And I'll
photos,
talk
they
about it when I'm not
What?
quite so
So they're
preoccupied
all
with other
the
stuff.
That's the truth.
Tavia says, to be fair, and I'm guessing you already heard about it, but the game only gets good at chapter like 4. Are you kidding me? That's so late into
No
this
need
into
for
the game.
mercy.
You have to
Let's
wait
do
for
this,
chapter 4
Master.
for it to get good. That's like one case away from the end.
No! Stay away! Stop messing with
Kill you, kick you, kick you. And I'm guessing jump next? Yep, there it is. Oh my god, it takes forever.
Stop it!
Let me just get to the end already.
Get away from me!
I've already figured out the case, girls.
Please! Go away!
What the heck was that kick?
There is no bond between us!
Tavia says, I liked V3's ending, but it's very controversial. Destroy the fortress with the solution key. There's no bond between obvious. We all know this, okay? Boop. And kill you. Kill you dead.
Is the truth of the case.
Anyway, I'll talk about why I hate V3's ending during the comic book scene. Because that takes forever and it's very simple. Billy says the running animation's goofy as hell. I know, right? You'd think they'd put a little bit more work into the character animations. This being the first game in the series that has them. I call it a series. This is the only game in this particular series, but it's made by the same devs who made a whole bunch of visual novels with a bunch of static images, so... I mean, I can kind of understand why the goofy running animations are there. That said, I don't know. I feel like I expect better nowadays.
This is just a guess. In fact, it was all an act. You all cherish the same. It was originally a single photo of you all together, with Aiko in the middle.
And when you connect the pictures together,
Very cute.
everyone is there. Smile. So,
Come on, we've got work to do before. Let's go. One more push.
I can't believe that we're gonna have to kill these
What would
chicks.
a hero do?
I mean,
real defender of
Shinigami's
justice
gonna
will
have us
defeat
kill them
evil here
right
and
now.
But I'm no hero. And the truth is, well, solving this mystery.
Master, that's not something a detective should do. Your job is to solve mysteries.
What do you mean a
isn't
detective
it?
shouldn't sympathize with the killers? Sympathizing with the killer is a great way to figure out
If so,
the killer's motives.
you have to expose the truth. You have to prove it in a way anyone can. Detectives aren't defenders of justice. They're
Defenders of truth.
A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed. A detective
gonna-
must always prioritize solving
can we
a
choose
case.
not to do this?
Emotions must be discarded.
Billy says he
to
calls
reach
himself a hero. This
perfect
dude's a
solution
loser.
to a
No kidding.
perfect-
Tavia says technically Despair Girls was the
It's
first 3D model
easier
game
said
they
than
did.
done.
That's true. I don't know if Ultra Despair
if you
Girls is
can't
any
do it,
good. I've
I can
heard
take
not
your
great
place.
things about it.
No, I'll do it. I'll take responsibility.
God, do I have to? They don't deserve death. I mean, yeah, they killed a lady, but she was a murderer. They don't deserve to die. Ugh, fine, whatever. So, the reason why I hate V3's ending. Danganronpa V3 ends with the surprise revelation that the entire thing is a television show that is put on as sort of a reality TV thing in order to get a lax and in order to get in order to keep the people happy. The idea is that it's supposed to be, I don't know, a fun entertainment thing, but also like dystopian in a way, and thereby contributing to. Okay, nope, don't care about you. Yeah, so the idea is that it's contributing to like a general societal decay, and I get that, but at the same time, what it comes off as is, why do you play Danganronpa? Because it seems as though. Alright, hold on. Why didn't Karen take the poison glass? Because of the note in the script. Alright. So it seemed to me as though they were kind of like poking the finger at Danganronpa players for having the audacity to demand more Danganronpa. There we go. Well, I appreciate this denouement scene for being relatively brief, because this is actually a pretty short one, all things considered. Alright, one of these is supposed to be the chem lab. Where was she headed? Why did she apply to the class? There we go. So she was headed to the chem lab, obviously. Billy says, I have actually never seen or played the third game. Oh shit, I totally spoiled it for you, I'm sorry. Yep, made it look like it was suicide by jumping. Anyway, that's basically why I don't like V3, and I hope that was coherent. I have no idea, because I wasn't really paying attention while I was talking. You know, having to split my attention between the game on the screen and the stuff going on here, and the stuff coming out of my mouth, it's hard, especially when I'm a little high. Not super high, just a little, you know, loopy. She got the poison, which is the most unintuitive poison I've ever heard of. It has to be applied half an hour beforehand. And why would they get so much of it if it neutralizes so soon after it's consumed? You would have to get a lot of people all at once to justify that amount of that kind of poison. Billy says, I will never play or see it, so it's chill. Fair enough.
Step right up! Step right up!
Billy says, haha, dude is zoinked.
Tragedy
Yeah,
that
okay.
struck an academy stage.
Alright.
The
So,
death of a high school
I don't care about this.
casting
This is
show
just going
over
over
4
everything that we've been
theater
through
club
already,
members.
and we've just had to go through the whole thing. So I'm just gonna skip
This
ahead.
begins with Aiko's
Who cares? We've already figured this all out. So yeah, basically, I don't like V3's ending because it seems like it's a twist just for the sake of having a twist. You know, everything's fictional. Obviously, it's all fictional. We all saw it as a fictional thing. We didn't need to worry about that. So if that's not really what we care about, then all that we care about is the message, which is, you know, it's bad to keep getting off on these murder mysteries. Why don't you go do something better with your time? Something actually productive. And that feels a little disrespectful coming from the developers of a murder mystery game. Tavia says, oh, it totally was a stab at the fans, but I can still feel like it accomplished what the main character meant, where fiction can influence reality, because you, the player, get influenced by the action. Yeah, except that he is a fictional character, and I was not influenced by his actions. I didn't really get anything out of what he did. You know, it didn't seem like it was that relevant to my life, you know? I know that this is a fictional, and I know that murder is bad. And anyway, I don't play these games because I enjoy watching people get murdered. I play these games because I enjoy solving murder mysteries. I don't like the problem, I enjoy being part of the solution. That was so long, good job. Yeah, they even lampshaded that in-game, how long it took us to watch that whole play for no reason, really. Oh, hey, welcome back, Pink Sheep.
Their cooperation was also a means to conceal their involvement. But I can't shake the feeling that there was some other reason behind it.
A crime committed by ruthless criminals. Those loathsome culprits are...
Oh my god, Shinigami, shut the hell up.
It was you! Wait, what?
They may have pretended to always be at odds with one another, but deep down, they were bonded through their shared admiration for Aiko.
And what's more, the only target of their ire was a literal murderer. If it wasn't for the fact that an innocent girl was getting framed for the murder, I would have no problems with this whatsoever. These were three vigilantes who took matters into their own hands when the law failed them. And I, for one, think that their actions were completely justified. Karen was never going to be brought to justice.
This is my answer!
Even if they brought the truth to light, her family was too influential for her to face any real consequences. But what I don't get is why were they designed like puppets? It comes off like they were all unwitting
really
tools
no
of
other way?
Of a greater mastermind.
Was there no way to prove Karen did this without killing her?
That's not possible. Not in Kanai Ward. The Peacekeepers bend the truth whichever way they want to. The three girls couldn't get justice from them, which led to this
Kill
crime.
one girl, get 3 more death bonus. Yeah, no kidding.
But it doesn't make it right! How long did you put on an act for this?
Aiko was our sunlight. Wherever she went,
Oh, that is
we
creepy.
were meant to be there with
Look
her.
at that profile. That is a creepy profile
We were
pic.
together ever since we were young.
Okay, at least her eyes are
Her
closed.
dream
We don't get to see
was
the
our dream.
hollowness there.
We were nothing special. But she called us her rivals. Those words encouraged us to carry on. But
Tavia says, I would say they're
now
puppets
she's
to each other,
gone.
since before it seemed like all of them could be used by the other.
It's hopeless now. The three of us investigated Aiko's death. I used my parents' connections to view, but no matter what we did, the Peacekeepers refused to reopen the case because Karen's father is a big shot at Amaterasu Corporation. That's why we had to do it ourselves. Revenge became everything for us.
I still think
And to
they're
get it,
entirely
We
justified.
pretended to fight amongst ourselves. We are actors, after all. But we don't have to anymore, right? We don't have to keep this up. We put on quite a show. Didn't we, Aiko?
Well, at least ghosts are real. Maybe they won't die for good.
This leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Then again, most cases do. But that's the end. We can finally return to the real world. I hope the girls open up like that in the real world too.
Oh no, they're gonna die, dude.
No, I don't think they can.
Huh? Why is that? Oh, also, where's Shinigami?
Right here.
Well, what do you... Did you fall in love with me? I know you did. You must have.
I already told you. I will never
Okay.
seriously
Are we gonna keep on entertaining this? I get it. Desuhiko's a piece of shit, but honestly, Shinigami's not much better. Frankly, I think that they'd be a great match for each other. Just because they're both so loathsome.
Our bond? It's...
Right. I didn't get rejected, okay?
Alright.
Alright.
Calm down.
Wow,
Anyway,
shut up the hell up, dude.
Let's do it. Time to exterminate the souls of the true culprits and destroy the mystery labyrinth.
I don't think that our murdering of them is justified here.
Wait, Shinigami, do we really have to do this? I mean,
They're murderers. The reason why doesn't matter.
The
I'm
reason why
living
absolutely
reading the souls
matters.
of criminals. Because I'm Shinigami.
Does it have... No way you only reap criminal souls. There's way too few criminals. There's way more normal people. And everybody dies at some point, criminal or no.
Surging bloodlust.
You're not a murderer of criminals. You're a death
Overflowing
god.
despair.
You can't afford to be discriminatory about that.
The brilliant soul of Shinigami.
Well, he says there should be a way to ditch that loser or like pick a different sidekick. Well, yeah, every chapter we get a different sidekick, so at least we'll never have to put up with this BS again. Until probably the last case when I'm guessing all of them will be my assistants and I'll get to choose any of them. Max, hey, welcome back. Tavi says, I have a love-hate feeling about this animation. Oh, it's all hate for me. I hate it all. Everything about it, I hate it. Especially what I hate is how every single one of these mystery dungeons look exactly the same. You wouldn't get this in Persona. In Persona, the game that this game wants to be, each mystery dungeon would have its own, like, bespoke style to it. Not so here. It's all the exact same model for the dungeon, which I think is a shame and kind of a waste. The explosion at the end is a little dramatic, but it's a little too silly for my taste. It doesn't take seriously enough the matter of the fact that we just killed 3 teenage girls who just wanted justice for their dead friend.
When did you... Huh? What the... Wait, what just happened?
Wait, I thought that they already turned
Hold on,
back.
let's all calm down.
Yep, there they go.
What? What's going on?
I knew it.
The evil murderers have been expunged once again.
I didn't think it was possible to hate you more, Shinigami, but now I really do. I really hate you even more now. I hate you so much.
Excuse me, everyone. The culprits behind this incident were Waruna, Kurne, and myself.
Ragdoll
All
death.
3 of us
Yeah, well, they're all stupid.
conspired to poison Cotton.
The animators are lazy. That's the only explanation.
The way we got her to ingest the poison was...
This is so effed. This is so messed up. I can't believe there's no other option than to kill these girls.
I don't know what you people have done, but next time it won't go your way. Remember that.
I would suggest that you think twice before challenging us. After the last people who crossed us literally dropped dead out of nowhere and for no reason. But that's just me. You do what you want, lady.
Did you see that? Oh, fine. I guess she can keep the piece of my love as well.
Shut the hell up, dude. I hope that you are the next murderer so I get to
what's
kill
got
you
you
myself.
so down? All three of them just died out of nowhere. Nobody's to blame for that. There's no reason for either of us to feel guilty.
Yeah, you don't remember because you got your memories wiped for no
Seems
goddamn
like all
reason.
the memories from the mystery labyrinth are completely gone. Master, we're in the clear. Oh,
That's not what I'm worried about.
Yuma!
Hey, Wendy, how's it going? Billy says, is the main character 12? Why is he itty bitty?
Thank
You know,
for
he might
saving
be.
me.
We
knew
don't
you'd
know
come
how
to the
old the
rescue.
main character is canonically. I'm guessing based on, like, his position as an assistant detective,
Anyway,
he's
are you
probably
all
like
right?
14
The
or something,
peacekeepers
like in
didn't
high
harm you,
school.
did they?
But I have no earthly idea.
No, I'm fine.
Hey, you. I don't want to get in the way of this tearful reunion, but maybe we should get out of here. It'll be trouble if the peacekeepers come back.
Oh, right. Let's leave then.
This is a weird loading screen. Don't we normally get like little informational tips? Why is it Shinigami now just floating here? And can I reap Shinigami? Is that a thing I can do? Can I kill Shinigami? I'd really love to kill Shinigami. I hate her. I hate her so much. She's Monokuma, but worse and more annoying in every way. Even the sex is annoying. Even the fact that she's attractive is annoying. And just used for cheap
Go on
fan
ahead
service.
to the agency and put in a good word. I don't really get how it all ended. Yuma, you did all the work.
Huh?
Huh, guess he's got good intuition.
Let's keep working together, my man. Mind your
Wait, does
manners
Hiko
as you
think
walk
that
your
I
dog.
killed them? Is that what he's saying here?
Huh? What is...
This tension. Is this where they make baby?
Shinigami, I want you to die.
Oh, well, although the case was solved, 3 lives were lost.
Right. I didn't expect Yoshiko and the others to.
Can't we just arrest people? Is that so bad? Do we have to put them to death?
Could it be that their deaths are related to your forte?
Yeah, that's the simplest explanation.
Wow, we've got a nut master. I hope you know this, but if you oh, sorry for saying something so strange. Even if that were the case.
Hey, Kurumi, will you come...
Huh? Sure.
Huh, where does he want to take her? I mean, there's like nowhere in this city that's nice or good. It all sucks. Well, except for the one place that sells good stuff! Hey everybody! We're selling the good stuff over here! Hey! Feeling down after accidentally killing 3 high schoolers who just wanted justice for their dead, murdered friend whose killer would never be brought to justice? Come on down to Good Stuff, where we'll sell all the stuff you could ever want, and it's all of perfect quality.
It's like a secret hideout.
Please, help me save this.
Who cares about saving the city? I got the good stuff right here.
managed to save Kurumi by
Well, he says the
solving
peacekeepers
case,
sound like
but
a
I
cult.
killed those 3,
They're
but if I had let the
PMC, so
peacekeepers deal
they're
with it,
worse than a cult.
At least their deaths could have been... What exactly did I even solve? It's not a true solution if we can't save everyone. What I gained in exchange for my memories isn't some convenient mystery-solving tool. It's literally the power of a death god.
Yeah, this guy's totally right. You know what? At least he's getting good character development. He's totally
You can't
right.
reclaim the past, and you're not gonna get your memories back either. In the end, you just have to accept it.
No, I don't.
Accept it?
I need to be responsible with it. I need to learn to be responsible with this thing.
Justice, just believe in the truth. They say there's only one truth, and there's only one type of person who can find their way to that truth. Detectives.
That's not true at all.
Even if I have
It doesn't
to
need to be.
sacrifice
You don't need to be a
others
detective to
find
be able
it,
to find the truth.
I
Look at
should
me.
let
I'm not a
someone
detective,
die
and I
Master,
figured this
you
game
keep
out
going
before
to
I even had to go into the
extremes.
labyrinth.
It's part of why you're agreeing. Seems like you.
What is the truth?
You.
Huh? Oh,
I know I already said this. Thank you so much.
what do you mean by that?
You're my hero.
I'm no hero.
But thanks to you, I was saved. That's why a detective who exposes the truth is a. If there were more
Okay,
detectives like you in this
Listen,
city,
I understand that you're okay,
maybe
lady,
Echo's death
but
would
you
have
wouldn't
been
have
solved
died
earlier.
if you'd
I'm
been
sure
arrested.
things would have been
Sure, you're not the actual culprit, but you would have been okay. You would have lived. You would have had to go to a shitty prison, probably. They probably have terrible food. You
That's
would
why
not
it's
have died.
always- So please.
And even if you did die, that is
Please
one
continue.
life
A hero.
versus the lives of 3.
Maybe before I lost my memories.
I don't know. Trolley Problem,
was
I might
trying
have
to become
chosen not to
someone's hero.
divert those particular tracks.
This time,
Even though they were guilty.
there was a
I mean,
steep price to be paid for exposing
I
you,
feel
but
as though
even
their
so,
intentions were
the truth
pure.
must always be revealed. I want to believe I can save someone. I want to continue.
I mean, what else
being
could
the
they have
hero
done to
she's
Kata?
still.
They couldn't have
don't
gotten her
want to do
arrested. The
Shinigami's
peacekeepers refused to
powers
reopen the
again.
case.
Don't act like you don't like it, Master.
There was no other way that she would come to
Well,
justice.
I'm
I mean, I
just
guess
glad you
we
seem
could have
more
gotten there
motivated
first
now.
and gotten her pegged for the murder of the
yeah.
girl who jumped from
We
the
made a promise,
building.
didn't we? I said I'd tell you
And in
about
that
Konai Ward's
instance, that
ultimate
would have been
secret after the case was
fine,
solved.
but, you know, that happened 6
Oh,
months ago. 6
right.
months before we were here.
Hey, you seem. But that's where you're wrong. I am Konai Ward's only informant.
Informant? What?
Informant?
Oh, of course.
Are you serious? A high school girl in. I'm still a beginner, though. I started 3 years ago after taking over from my grandfather. And now
Okay.
that the
Of course they'd
peacekeepers
make
control
his
the
the
city,
detective's love
there
interest
isn't much
an
of a demand
informant.
for
Why not? That
information.
makes
No
perfect
wonder you know
sense.
so much about rumors. Besides,
I haven't felt this nervous since I was chased by those peacekeepers.
Billy says they should have gotten to jail and then be let
that
out of good
also
behavior
explains
because they
why
were all so in the
peacekeepers were
right.
after you.
Absolutely. I totally agree, Billy.
If Kurumi is an informant, maybe she.
Alright. Let's talk, girl. What you got for me?
So.
Also, you're the
Kurumi,
least, like,
what do you know about
slick
Konai
informant
Ward's
I've ever
ultimate
seen in
secret?
fiction.
Well, it's likely connected to the top secret research that Amaterasu Corporation is conducting.
Is that something to do with the
I
constant
think
rain?
it has something to do with why
fact that it hasn't
unified
stopped raining for the last
government
3
approved
years?
of Konai Ward's isolation.
Top secret research.
Konai Ward has always been a city centered around Amaterasu, but there was a lot more freedom in the past. It became an autonomous zone, free from. The reason behind it has to do with the top secret.
But what is the reason?
I don't know all the details, but it's supposed to be able to change the entire structure of the world. All
What the
nations
hell are
and
they talking
enterprises
about?
worldwide. This
All
research is
nations?
what turned
It's the
Amaterasu
United
into a
Government.
major
There's
global
one world government.
corporation.
What do you mean
And
all
that research is
nations?
being
There's only
done
the
in
one.
Konai Ward?
I think so. It would explain why Konai Ward. It's so their research doesn't leak out. Research that can change the world? No wonder number one.
Billy says she doesn't even have a cover business, so I don't respect her as an informant. Right?
Do you know
I mean,
any
I guess
more
her
details
cover
about that
business is
research?
she is a high school girl, but
I do
there's no
know a
way you
little
can
bit.
get all the important deeds from that.
Grandpa
Although I
risked
guess
his life to obtain
A
one piece
localized
of confidential
gathering of
information about
all of the
Amaterasu
children of all
Corp.
the most influential men and women in the world. You could do
And I
worse than a
believe
high
that
school, I
somehow
suppose.
It has to.
What do you mean?
Sorry, not all the men and women in
Research
the world,
to
just
create a
all the
homunculus,
important bigwigs at
an
Amaterasu
immortal
Corp.
monster.
Homunculus?
Wait,
Immortal monster?
these people are doing research to
No, wait
attain
just a
immortality?
minute. Are you serious?
Is that what I heard right?
I don't have any proof, but it's a fact that Amaterasu Corporation has previously researched homunculi.
Homunculi are a thing?
Is that Konai Ward's ultimate secret?
Immortal monsters? Homunculi? It's turned into a fantasy story out of nowhere. Though, I'm sure not one to talk. That's all I know.
Man, you can't just drop a bomb like homunculi are real. That's a whole other thing. That's a whole other bag of beans.
Most of it was left behind by my...
Left behind?
One day, my grandpa... That's why I decided to take over where Grandpa... So, do you think what...
Yeah. This is...
Really? That's great!
Yeah,
Oh,
right. Considering we
that
had
masterpiece.
no idea of anything before just now, this is very helpful. Thank you, Wendy.
And that's how you'll keep...
What do you mean taking advantage of a high school girl? I'm a high school boy. We are bonding here. We're working together. We're helping each other.
I don't think
This is
Grandpa
not
finished
taking
before
advantage.
Conai Ward
This is
began.
not parasitic, Shinigami. You're the parasite here.
Bond.
You're the one taking advantage of a high school boy.
You don't even know. What about this homunculus stuff?
The homunculus research. If Amaterasu Corporation is still researching some immortal monster in Kana, it makes sense why there'd be such tight
Billy says,
security.
if she tells people things this
There's a
easily,
secret leaking to the outside
how is she
world.
not dead? Billy, we
Maybe
saved her
even
life.
something
That's why
to
she
do
told
with
us.
global Speaking of which,
Obviously, she's gonna feel comfortable telling us secrets after we saved her life. I mean, worst case scenario, she ends up right where she was gonna be anyway.
Guess that flat-chested uggo is kinda useful.
Shinigami, I want you to shut up.
Maybe I should stop calling her.
still gonna hold on to that, huh? I guess this is technically an improvement.
You're gonna keep this
Also,
info to
why do you
yourself, right?
relate somebody's physical appearance to
I'll
their
report this to everyone.
value as a person and your estimation of them?
You
That's stupid.
strike a pose and shout something like, "I'm coming for you, Amaterasu!"
No, I'm not gonna do
That's
that.
not my role.
Also, fuck you.
All I can do is investigate Kanai Ward. The rest should be left to the real master to...
This is my You've become the kind of detective who only relies on others without trying to solve problems yourself.
Working together as a team is one of the most
What's wrong
integral
with relying
pieces
on
that
others?
we need right now. Billy says she's a fool for that. I would betray her after she told me. Yeah, well, we're not all you, Billy.
Thank you so much for...
The pleasure is...
I'm kinda hungry.
You like those meat buns too, huh?
Yes, I love them. They're kind of the comfort food of Kanai Ward. Oh, would you like to join me, Yuma?
No thanks.
Yeah, they sound
I'll
pretty
pass.
tasty, but they're no good stuff! Hey, if you guys want some real quality food, come on over to Good Stuff, where we'll sell all the best
Yeah, of
stuff for you
course.
to eat. To
great.
stuff down your face, because it's the good stuff, where all the good stuff gets sold.
I couldn't bring myself to say...
Just say it. What are you? You sure you don't want to go back?
I
to
might be 12. Billy
Right?
Billy was
Oh,
thinking
no.
about that.
I better hurry.
Oh, dang, I gotta get going. I'm gonna miss out on the good stuff. That's right, kiddo. You don't want to miss out on the good stuff. It's gonna be a real big sale coming up. All things must go. All good stuff must go. 30% off. 40% off. 400% off. We give you money for the good stuff. We give you money to take the good stuff from us. That's how much I want to sell my good stuff.
Homunculus research. I still can't believe it's true. Does
I mean,
it
it's
ring
just a
bell,
rumor.
Chief?
But,
Unfortunately, I've never even heard
I
of
mean,
it. You sure
I
it's
mean,
not just
maybe,
some
I guess it's
Well,
just a real
let me
thing.
explain
Homunculi
it.
are a thing that exists here.
Regardless,
Are they
there's
powered
too
by
little.
human souls like in
Still,
Full Metal Alchemist?
It's better than
I
having
don't know.
nothing at all.
Are they like Jewish homunculi? Who knows?
You're like a dog wagging its tail.
Considering the
whenever you
fact
get
that we
complimented.
do in fact have
We're late getting
like
back,
ghosts,
but I never
maybe
imagined you'd get yourself
homunculi
into
are
another
actual like
mess.
human souls trapped in an autonomous
what the
body.
hell is going on? I'm so angry. I'm talking with the left.
You have a lisp?
I'm really sorry.
Okay.
And
Billy says, I think you
and
talk
it's
like that all the
between
time.
your legs
Oh,
and
what? You mean like the
everything
good
else.
stuff salesman?
I nearly died of
Nah,
hunger and that
if I
Yuma
talked
makes
like
me
this all the
fun of
time,
leash.
I'd run out my voice
You
really
picked
quickly.
another fight with the
Besides,
peacekeeper.
you would ruin the joke of the
That's
good
the-
stuff salesman to use the good stuff salesman's voice all the
Got to
time.
expose the truth in the end. That look on
I have to be reserved for quality
Know what I'm
stuff.
talking about. How can you?
There, Lisp Man.
So, is it true? Moreover,
One of the best
it
stuff
is
is my
also
voice
since
and the
there are
premium
too many
quality
conversations
thereof.
to call it
I can't just give this out to any Johnny on the spot. No, I gotta reserve this for good stuff.
The memories related to the... Perhaps it is due to someone's forte.
No way. What kind of useless forte would that be? Besides, no one here has an ability like that.
You don't
Would
know
another
what my
master
ability is,
detective
dude.
have found their way here?
It'd be one thing if we were anywhere else in the world, but we're in Kanai Ward. This isn't the kind
But
of
it says
place
no way it's a
some
classic, it'll
ambitious
always hit.
master detective could barge into by himself.
Well, then
If
maybe
someone
he's a
got
character they'll
officially
bring back from
dispatched
time to
here, I
time.
would know.
Anyway, why are you all... The case is closed and it's springtime and...
Spring? It rains all year long here. And we've had nothing but trouble.
Oh, that's a good point. Does it like not snow in winter?
What the hell is going on?
It's like the hand of death itself.
Oh god, we're gonna have to work with you at some point.
What's wrong,
I
Vivian?
really hope that you don't honestly walk with us, that you just like
You
keep
know what
popping
they
up in
say.
random locations.
The greater the detective, isn't that right? That does kind of apply to you, Yuma. In a way, you're like a death detective.
God, you
Uh,
were made
don't take it the
specifically
wrong way.
to get girls thirsting
I
over
mean
you,
that as a
like they did with
compliment.
Edward over the actual Twilight, weren't you?
But even if it offends you, I refuse to.
The death detective. No way. I don't want to really, but it sounds so awesome.
I mean, it does sound like a
It
pretty cool
seems
title.
Death has taken a liking to you, Yuma. That's one of your talents in a way.
Well, he says, why does this guy sweat so much? He's like a puddle.
I'll figure out how to discipline Yuma later. You said this case involved Vice Director Martina.
You're not wrong.
Right? She's director. I heard she's both his close advisor and his mistress.
Yeah,
I'm
no
sure
kidding.
They're gonna make a move somehow. I don't even want to think about it.
What'll they do?
Oh, are they gonna drown us? Is that what's gonna happen?
See? This is what I'm talking about. Everyone, brace yourselves.
Maybe we should try and evacuate or something?
This is so fun.
Hey, we should probably get going, girl.
The
Oh,
agency
wow.
is
Oh, wow, we're
sinking.
just straight up, like, dying here, huh?
Where is everyone? Somebody help.
I mean, I guess we got a
Master,
friend
snap
in
out
our
of it.
Shinigami, so, like, that could be... I mean, if she doesn't want to reap us, then that'd be nice. I wouldn't say no to not getting repped? Repossessed. Billy says the door is open, walk through it. Right? Like, why are they so worried? It's probably not even a big deal, you know? It's probably just an accident.
Kaboom!
Oh, no.
Sang,
Okay. They did it
alright.
on purpose. That's
This
fair.
is the bolt of
Fair enough.
judgment, the fire of purification, a supernova explosion! Hey! Who prepared that torpedo?
Unfortunately, it was I, Martina Electro.
Yes, we know your name, girl.
I
Although,
figured it was
God,
you.
it's stupid. It's such a stupid name. Oh, okay.
That wasn't enough firepower! I told. Now it just looks like I'm causing chaos! Half-assed executions of the law are nothing but. I told you to demonstrate perfect order! Listen to me. A
All right.
clean and
Listen, guys, I
overwhelming,
understand that you
absolute-
both enjoy this, but
I'm
also,
terribly
holy
sorry,
shit,
Director Yo.
you gotta rein it in a little
No
bit.
matter. You are my
You're
beloved
at work
right
here.
hand.
This is unprofessional, if nothing else.
You only need to remain by my
Yes, thank you.
Thing is, even though you're my beloved,
Huh?
you couldn't even solve a case caused by a couple of brats. Not to mention, but it's all right. Don't worry. You are my. I won't hurt you.
I understand.
See this? It's a recent invention by Amaterasu Corporation called a high-performance presser. It can compress up to 50 kilograms of material.
What?
Even
Are you gonna
humans
cube
can
the
be
girl?
turned into pretty little.
That
Huh?
no. What? That's not
I'll
kinky.
keep you on my person at
Billy
all
says,
times,
"POV, you're one of the soldiers
so
watching your
you'll
boss's
always be
roleplay."
by my side.
So true.
You are my beloved, right?
Please wait. What? You must be joking.
This isn't
Hey,
hot.
you!
What the hell, dude?
Take my beloved right hand over there.
You said you didn't want her to die. You wanted her to remain beautiful, right?
Oh, Martina. There's something I wanted to ask. What's... Take her away.
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. I'm not singing
All right.
it right.
Now, let's go find the corpses of those detectives that got blown up.
But seriously, what the hell, dude? I thought you liked her, or at least you liked fucking her. If you cubify her, you can't do that anymore. Why would you do that? Billy says bad and stupid right hands get cubed.
Good day, sir.
Who was that?
You don't know? I guess not, since you're still new.
Oh, is this a flashback for Yuma's,
the World Detective Organization.
Yuma's memories?
That's him? I had no idea. Why would someone that high up be here underground?
There's a book vault here. It's a secret book vault that only number 1 can enter with his biometrics.
Ah, this is how I got my hands on that book of death.
Supposedly contains data from generations of great detectives, sealed books, and so on.
Didn't know that.
Don't even think about going in there, newbie.
I wonder who this person is.
I know. Wasn't number 1 carrying an old book just now?
Yes, indeed. That's the Book of Death.
I wonder what that book was.
The Death Note!
Curious?
Number 1 is like Yagami.
You may be a trainee, but you're still a detective.
Investigate. Me?
Billy says, boo, don't hide knowledge, let that shit be free.
Seriously, Yuma.
Alright, I'm gonna try and fast forward through this. This is going on for quite a while. Oh, I see. I can't fast forward, I would only skip. Well, it was almost done anyway. Okay, so that's like a flashback scene, I guess, for how Yuma got his hands on the Death Book. Looks as though he took his boss's words a little too closely to heart. Huh. I'm not dead. Quite strange.
Wait, where am I?
Beats the hell out of me.
But weren't you by my side the whole time? Like that time back at the amateur.
I was only able to stay awake back then because we just made the pact and we weren't fully synchronized yet.
That's stupid.
But that didn't work this time. When you lose consciousness, my vision also goes dark. Actually, do you remember drifting in the river after the explosion? You almost died. Hell, even as a death god, I thought I was gonna die.
I should be so lucky.
This is no laughing matter.
Anyway, because your biological activity stabilized, I was also able to wake up. Everything's a-okay so far. Now, let's go find out where we are. I want to go exploring so bad,
That's a bit dramatic.
Alright. Yeah, let's figure out what this place is.
Where are we?
I'm amazed that we haven't hit chapter 4 yet. I'm glad that I decided to cut my stream short because, man, chapter 3 is lasting long enough for 2 streams easy. Although, I guess I have only been at it for, like, what, less than half an hour?
Wow.
About 50 minutes or so. Yeah, okay, so maybe not. But even so, like, this is a good extra hour of gameplay at least, right?
Who's there?
Okay, probably a woman. Oh no,
Hi
no,
there.
that's a guy.
Nice to meet you.
Okay,
I sure look suspicious, huh?
you look kind of like the, you look like the, anybody ever watch Spooky Month? There's this one kid, in Spooky Month, the skeleton kid. I don't remember his name. It's been forever since I've seen Spooky Month. But he's wearing a mask that looks like a Cyclops version of that kid. Sea bass. Alright, cool. Alright, so that was the end of chapter 2 right there. And unfortunately, I'm told the game only gets good at chapter 3, which sucks because that means that we have one more chapter to go before we actually get to the part that's good. Great. Can't wait to see what new horrible things happen in Chapter 3. What's going to happen for Chapter 3, I think, is that I'm going to do all the side questing now, and then I'll get onto the main case next week. Hopefully that will make it so that I'm able to sort of parse this out.
Someone's dream on the street corner.
Billy says they should make this game like Skyrim where you can just kill people after talking to them. That would be nice. Good old Skyrim.
Tears flooding the city.
So strange that it should be so good and yet developed by somebody who runs such a terrible company now. I mean, God, Starfield was such a disappointment. Not to mention Fallout 76 before that. And heck, I've yet to play a 3D Fallout game that I like aside from New Vegas. And that wasn't developed by Skyrim, by the Skyrim devs. That was developed by another party. No longer a detective. Then what the heck am I doing solving crime still?
That was quite refreshing. A bath is like a fleeting dream. Your sweat and past are washed away. You're born anew.
You're weird.
Would you like to join me next time?
Nobody has ever thought about that as a
No,
bath.
thanks.
Oh, if you're embarrassed about taking off your clothes, you can hop in with them on.
That's so
I
stupid.
do that once every 3 times anyway.
That's stupid.
Who are you?
Oh? If you want to know who I am, does that mean you wish to be friends with me?
That's not necessarily the case. I can ask somebody what their name is without
Yes.
also wanting to be
I want
friends
to be
with
your
them.
friend.
Huh?
I think you should avoid sketchy guys like that. You're just gonna end up joining a pyramid scheme or something.
For once, I agree with you,
that's
Shinigami.
right. I haven't introduced myself yet.
Yeah, that's why I asked who you are, mother.
I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've built personal relationships that I don't remember the procedure.
Well, that's why we
My name
ask
is
you
Makoto
what your name is.
Takatsuchi. Nice to meet you.
Makoto. What, like the main character of the first Danganronpa game? Makoto Kagutsushi. God, I just know that this is like the developer's favorite character.
Hi, I'm Yuma Cocohead.
Yuma.
Master, maybe you should comment on his mask.
About that.
Oh, this? Interested? This is like a family heirloom to me. It has quite a history.
Okay, I did not need
It is
to
said
emote.
my family has demonic blood flowing through us. Normal people who gaze upon my face lose their sanity. That's why I must keep my face hidden.
Oh, I
or I
guarantee
can't
you,
even
he
hold a
looks
normal
exactly like
conversation.
Shinigami under that mask.
So what is this demonic blood, you might ask? I did my own research on the matter. It goes back
Billy says, is
500
his real
years.
tongue sticking out of the
Back
mask?
Then,
Who
this
knows?
land was comprised of over 200 kingdoms.
I think I got it now.
Oh, are you sure?
This guy's worse than I thought. Where are we anyway?
Good question. Excuse me, where are we right now?
This is my home. It's
Sure.
the highest point in town. The top floor of Kanai Tower.
Oh, you're like a really big shot.
Floor.
You serious? He's like Stark levels rich. Hey, let's take a selfie
Are
while
you
we're
allowed
here.
to make a reference to Tony Stark? I guess when you're like vague enough about it like that.
I assumed you were playing in the river. However, it's not good to get carried away. You were
Uh,
lying by the riverbank in tatters. One of my men just happened to find you.
And replace my clothes with an
So
exact
I had
duplicate?
you brought here. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if we just let you die. You're
Wait,
here
are the
from
rest
the
of the
lowest part of
detectives
town
dead?
to the highest. How does it feel to have traveled between heaven and hell?
Where are the others? Was anyone else there besides me?
There was no one else.
Oh my god.
I
Wow,
see.
they just killed the entire team. We didn't even get to
Chief Yako,
like interact with most of them.
Laura, Tetsuhiko, Fubuki.
I mean, they're probably not dead actually, but I
hope
mean,
they're all okay.
this game played that trick once before where they introduced a whole cast of
my
characters and then killed them all.
The peacekeepers
So who
have it
knows?
out for
Maybe
us
they,
because I've
maybe they
been
did kill
butting
us.
into cases, pretending. If I
Maybe they did
followed
kill
the
the
chief's advice
detectives.
and stayed put at the agency, none of this would have ever.
There you go. Acting like some tragic heroine again. The only people who'd give you any sympathy for that shtick are the possessive types drawn to the naive.
Shut the hell up,
Forget
Shinigami.
about it all and be positive. Say you have amnesia and reset your path.
After
I
losing
do
my
have
memories,
amnesia.
The Nocturnal Detective Agency was the one place. If that's gone, I don't know what to do.
Hey, you're lucky to be alive. Compared to the other dead detectives, that is.
They're not dead. They...
Alright, so was Makoto just like staring at us
you
this
might
whole
want
time?
to hide for now, you.
Hide? Why?
You don't want to go play in the river again, do you?
What do you mean by that?
Master, I've got
He
a
means
bad
that there's
feeling about
peacekeepers,
this.
okay?
But where am I supposed to hide? Where should I hide?
Oh, okay, I see. Holy moly, this is
Hide somewhere already!
Yeah! Shut up, I'm... No, let's not. That seems too easy. We're going to,
I need to hide!
Sure. Hey, maybe if you let me run, how about, huh?
That's the director of the Peacekeepers, Yumi Hellsmile.
It's rare to see you all the way up here. Maybe this means we'll get a bright and sunny day tomorrow.
Well, a damn good day to you as well, masked man. Or is trick or treat the proper way to greet a mask lover like you?
So what brings
He's
you
not
here?
wrong, but
If
also
it's
that's a
treat
really
you're looking
lame
for, I have
joke.
some homemade.
Unfortunately, I only accept
Oh, I
tricks.
would love the homemade
I
cookies,
heard a rumor
but,
that you're hiding a detective. That couldn't be true.
Detective? Whatever do you mean?
You think you can hide your expression behind a mask? You're as creepy as ever. If you weren't in this city, by now I'd be...
So,
I'll be
this
back.
guy is apparently
The
a major player in keeping everything safe. Well, I mean, relatively speaking, obviously he's not doing that good of a job at it, or else,
Yuma, you can
this
come
would
out
be a
now.
better place. But I guess he's keeping it from being worse? Well, I'm willing to hear him out anyway, even if he is a weirdo who thinks that you get baptized every time you take a bath. Billy asks,
That
do we
was the
get
director of the
dude get cubed?
Peacekeepers, wasn't
It's
it?
cube time.
You
Oh
did.
man, I wish.
Our
I wish we could have
relationship
seen
isn't
this
so
guy get
shallow that
cubed.
he's a mere
Would have
acquaintance.
been hilarious.
But I wouldn't call it a friendship either. If I must call it
You're
something,
enemies, I get
I'd
it.
say he's like a shadow. We all have our own inseparable shadows, right?
Alright, Makoto, chill out.
Are you?
I'm just a man living at the highest point in town. Do you need to know more than that?
Yes! I would love to know more than that.
Doesn't tell me anything.
You sure are honest.
And you sure are...
I love
thick.
this city more than anyone. And more than anyone, I worry for its future. That's why I feel so gloomy about it all. Like the sky, a cold rain
Also,
falls
why
within
this
my
mask
heart.
in particular?
By the
I
way,
get why you wear
I hear
a
that you're a
mask, but
detective.
you could just
I
like
didn't know they still
have
existed.
any other
I'm a
mask
trainee.
on your face.
There are other detectives much better than me. Somewhere out there.
Naturally, this means you have some knowledge
Beneath
about
the
this place.
pale moonlight.
I suppose so.
Sorry,
Even
he
as
said
we
somewhere out
speak,
there and I
a
just went off.
disaster strikes Kanai Ward.
Will you just say business partner? My god, this
could
dude's
say
annoying.
Amaterasu Corporation is responsible. For years now, the tragedies occurring in this city are the result of an upset of the power balance within Amaterasu.
The power balance?
Power
The company
balance,
has gotten
yes.
too big. Each segment has grown increasingly independent and now lacks overall cohesion. As a result, the power structure has been completely thrown off balance. Amidst it all, the Peacekeepers took charge.
Interesting.
They've
So
imposed strict rules
the
within
Peacekeepers
company
are
and
the primary
eliminated
authority
anyone who
in the
refused to
city
obey.
right now. Is that right?
The corporation was on the brink of collapse, and I'm sure you can
Except
easily
that
imagine what happened
apparently
after that.
Makoto is an obstacle to the Peacekeepers achieving
That
total
order
dominance.
took hold over all.
You're a sharp one, detective. They fly the banner of order and force laws only convenient to themselves on the people. Both Amaterasu Corporation and Kanai Ward belong to them now. They do as they please. They can overturn laws on a whim, which permitted bribes to be exchanged. This is why the city continues to erode away. So much so that this gloomy rain cannot wash it clean.
I thought the Peacekeepers were like
So where
a
do you fit
police
into all
force,
this, guy?
But they hold much.
As their name suggests, in the beginning the Peacekeepers were a single department that handled security. They changed and grew into the powerful organization they are today, because there was a need for it.
I assume
After
because there was
Kanai
so
Ward's
much rampant
isolation,
crime.
Amaterasu needed to become stronger and more ruthless to protect, taking advantage of the corporation's supply route.
Wow.
I wonder what it takes to be a peacekeeper in this setting, because it seems like there aren't very high qualifications. Seems like kind of anyone can do it.
I'm sure they saw everyone else as incompetent, which led them to believe that those with the power should rule.
I mean, a lot of peacekeepers that we've seen are very incompetent,
that
so who
hangs
cares,
over this
right?
city is none other than the threat of the peacekeepers. Their tyranny continues to this day. They will never stop, even after they've gained control over everything.
So that's the situation the city is enduring.
At this rate, Kanai Ward will continue to decay. That's why I want to stop the peacekeepers on this reckless path of theirs. I need the help of people like you.
Like me?
But who are you? And why do you need my help?
Detectives.
He needs detectives? Something...
What do you mean by that?
In Kanai Ward, the only ones that can stand up to the peacekeepers are outsiders like yourself. That's why, in order to save this city, I need your cooperation. Detectives are the only ones who can save this place.
Save this city? Chief Yako also asked the same thing.
Hold it right there, Master. You're gonna agree, just like...
But he's asking for my help as a detective.
Jeez, think about the way he's talking. He probably, in other words, you're not sticking your neck out for an impossible crime here. It's just a spat between... What do you think you can do about it?
But we should at least talk to him about it.
He's obviously taking advantage of
Shut the hell up, Shinigami.
Detectives need to suspect others all the time. He's not normal. You're better off not associating with him.
It's rare for you to be so absolutely against something. I owe you a lot for saving my life, and it's true. I don't know him enough to be sure.
Oh, and Tyvius has to leave. Alright, bye, Ty.
Oh, this reminds me. Speaking...
Huh?
I mean the guy at the top of the World Detective Organization. Things would go much faster if he were here.
Yeah, unfortunately, no.
Oh. You...
Huh? Don't...
I've only heard of him recently. I don't know much about him.
What are you talking about, dude?
I see.
You
Well,
know...
that's no surprise.
He
But if you
messaged you
get the chance
personally
to
over
talk
the
to him,
video.
please ask him. Tell him his son is in trouble.
Oh. Is Makoto his son?
Anyway, I've kept you here. If you're looking for your missing friends, you...
That's right. I have to go. I need to get going.
No problem. Don't worry about it. But...
Right.
God, you can just tell that the developers love this guy.
Also,
they really want you to love this character, man. They put a lot of work into Makoto.
Or does the word homunculus?
No, I have no idea.
I see.
Now go on and look for...
Right.
Alright, well, time to find the others. Oh, here we go.
So that's my...
What, brother?
Is that it? I thought there would be more emotion involved.
They're brothers. They are freaking brothers. He's wearing the mask because he doesn't want me to realize that I'm his brother. But of course, they haven't met yet. I'm guessing separated by at birth for some reason. Billy says I like him more than other characters. Fair.
Given how tall the building is, since he lives on the top level of this Makoto Kagutsuchi, how is he connected to Amaterasu?
Well, if he's such a big figure, I mean, we can probably ask around and find out more about the guy.
He talked about saving the city, but is...
Either way, you're...
Are you sure you're one to say that?
Oh, you're right!
Anyway, I'm worried about Chief Yako.
I wonder what happened to Fuzzhead and the others.
They're fine. They must be.
As long as the one store is fine, it's all good. Just tell me that good stuff is okay. I just want the good stuff to be okay. Kanai Tower, the tallest building in Kanai Ward. Especially high-ranking people within the Amaterasu Corporation and their families live here. Now, of course, if Makoto is number one's son, that means that number one is probably somebody really high-ranking within Amaterasu. I wonder if we're gonna meet him. Yep, just gonna run. Hold on, maybe I can fast travel. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, but there are a few side quests to do, so I'm gonna go do those real quick. Let's go to Etheria Academy. Billy says, I'm gonna Google and see if you're right, but only I get to know, hee hee. Ah, man. But imagine if I was right. I bet you I'm right, aren't I? Number one is somebody high-ranking within the Amaterasu Corporation. I mean, he'd have to be, otherwise they wouldn't be so coy about his identity. He's gotta have some personal investment in the Amaterasu Corps, which is why he got so involved with getting us to tell him that... with getting us to get here.
Oh my!
Hey, teacher. A normal person? Thank goodness.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, I remember.
Right.
Disguising powers, disgusting powers. That's almost clever.
What do you mean?
The thing is...
I've heard recently that another me has been seen at the academy. Since then, a mysterious figure has been following me. Not just around the school, but outside it too.
Well...
Okay.
Maybe.
I don't think it'd be Desuhiko, but for sure, we'll definitely look into
For
that.
now.
I'm going to say it was a doppelganger.
Yeah.
Huh?
A doppelganger.
That's what happened.
Oh, wait, you're actually like...
Well...
Oh my god, really? Yuma, what the hell?
Sorry.
Yuma,
You have a moment.
I can't believe you made that up. What the shit? I thought it... I just meant doppelganger as in like an imposter.
Well...
Yes, absolutely. What the hell?
Then...
Oh my!
I get it.
Huh? But...
Huh?
We don't know who the culprit is, and anyway, this might lead us to Desuhiko, which is somebody we're looking for right now. So, you know,
Please.
It's relevant, for sure. Alright, oh my god, okay. Wow, that's a lot of exclamation marks. Hey girl.
What is it?
You know...
Yeah.
Told you so.
I'm pretty sure that's us.
I see.
Billy says I'm not impressed. Okay, that either means that I figured it out and you just don't want to give me too much credit, or it's like not as interesting of a twist as I was thinking.
Huh? I see.
The music teacher, or somebody who's really good at being an imposter.
Say.
Oh, okay.
Why can't I just use this entrance? What the hell?
Yeah.
No.
I've been asking around. I got some decent information. Fine, jeez. Whatever. Hey, girl.
You mind?
Huh?
First I've heard of it. My super nice teacher seemed out of it lately.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Tailing another teacher.
Thank you.
Interesting. So there's somebody else pursuing somebody.
What else is there?
Fine. Come on. Give me the freedom to go downstairs sometimes. Why can't I just like... Why can't I have anything? You people never let me have anything nice.
You mind?
Yes.
I see.
Well...
Billy says maybe you will be
Thank you.
impressed, but I'm way too cool for that nonsense. Okay, interesting. That's an interesting spin on the whole thing, Billy. Yep, just people disappearing for no reason. This made slightly more sense when the excuse was that it was all like rain mirage, but now these people just fade. What the hell? Hey.
Yes.
You know,
The journalism
now-
club.
Yeah.
Huh? Music teacher's first
Well-
love.
I see.
Oh,
Thank you.
damn it.
Yes.
She's the one. Obviously. She's sneaking around, telling everybody, spying on
Should be
everyone
enough.
and figuring out their secrets.
Say.
She's the suspicious figure.
Yeah.
Student.
I'm sure.
Hmm?
That's true.
The culprit must be... Oh, I see. It's a teacher then, I suppose. A fellow teacher.
Hmm?
Yeah.
I get it. Let's solve this.
Alright. Billy says, no stairs for you, detective boy. I think I'd like this game way more if you could punch NPCs. God, wouldn't that be awesome? Just like, give me a dedicated punch
have a
button and I'll
moment?
be happy.
Yes. You're the culprit.
I know you're hiding over there. Come on out.
Oh my!
You know, it'd be really fun if I could do like little mini
culprit
dungeons for
is-
this.
Hey,
What do you mean it's my fault? Oh.
No way.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
No. Likely.
The investigation's going great.
I believe that should settle things.
thank you very much.
No.
Also, even if she said that she lied to you, that's no excuse to start being all creepy about it. Don't start stalking somebody even if they express romantic affection for you. Alright, well, yep, that seems to be all that I had to do in the academy. So now let's go to the clock tower. What kind of horrific things will we find here? Will it be something pervy? Something supernatural that upends the very preconceptions of the world in which I believe to live? Or something really boring and dull? Because it's one of the three. I just want a run button! Is that so much to ask? Alright, what's up, guy?
Hey.
Huh?
Who, me? What do I think of Kanai Ward?
What?
It sucks.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You know.
So this guy wants to end the isolation of Kanai Ward, huh?
Huh?
A survey, huh? Let's do it! Let's do it! Administer the
Alright.
survey! Fight the
Hey.
power! Sunshine or rain? The weather in Kanai Ward tomorrow.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like that.
For now.
Then
Yeah.
Let's try asking 3 people for now. That's not a survey. That's barely anything. Alright. Looks as though we can only go to the Ginma district right now. There might be some people to ask in there, but I'm guessing that I just need to unlock the other areas by walking to them. Very, very slowly. Billy says, also, why is it always high school? Colleges and university exist. I feel like high school for Japanese people is kind of like the last time that they really get a sense of freedom. Once they go to university, everything becomes a lot more regimented, especially once they get into the workforce. So, it's sort of like being a teenager is kind of the last time that you're really able to explore yourself in Japan. And of course that leads to a lot of high school centric stories. Also Bougie says hi. Hello Bougie. What up, guy?
Excuse me.
Well, huh?
Whoa, okay. I thought I was supposed to ask about
Let
sunshine
me
or
see.
rain.
Thank you very much.
thought we were trying to do the Sunshine Rain code words thing. What the hell? I can't just go up to people and ask if they want to join my revolution. Although, it is pretty based. Billy says they should be more American then. Yeah, but I mean, tell that to a Japanese developer. Buji says high schools are smaller and it's kind of harder with colleges and universities. Good point. Although, some of the high schools that I've seen in Japanese media make me think that maybe their high schools are a much bigger deal than they are here in America. That being said, I could also be completely reading it wrong. God knows I don't have a way of actually saying for sure.
Hey! You ran away.
Hey, are you Yasuhiko?
Maybe you did something?
I don't think so.
You sure you don't need to hurry to the
I
riverbank?
don't know that
No,
he's a
that's not
stranger.
true. Who was that? And why did they run when they saw me?
I love that
Who cares?
dance.
It's not like you're gonna figure it out by standing around here thinking
Oh, hey,
about
hey,
it.
hey, hey, hey. Is that...
Shouldn't you be worried about Fuzzhead and the others?
No, okay, not here.
That's right. I have to get to the agency.
Yeah, motherfucker, I'm going, okay? Let me explore a little bit, huh? Let me have some fun. Can't you begrudge me a second of fun? A moment's respite from this aggressively linear story. Can't you sacrifice your precious formula for a little bit of fun? I mean, for real, though. Nah, no, this is the wrong one. There's gotta be another staircase around here somewhere. One that leads down. Aha! Yes, there we go. Billy says, I think it's so funny that all the high schoolers look 5. No kidding. Although, to be fair, to an old folk like me, all you youngsters look childlike. Hey, guy. You having trouble there? Alright, you don't want to talk? That's cool. That's fine. Can't talk to him either. They gave me this opportunity to talk to this person and they didn't let me do that. Billy says the city lights remind me of Stray. That's the cat game, right? Yeah, I can see that. Oh, here we go. Yep. The detective agency is totally destroyed. But that's fine because it was stupid and bad anyway.
Of course not. Everyone.
You say that, but didn't they?
That's.
Huh?
What the?
Well, you know, I was just making a joke about, like, how, I was just making a joke about how Billy refers to me as people. Interesting. Okay, so I just got kidnapped. I'm betting that this is actually a benign kidnapping and that it's actually my friends who have taken me. Although it could also be a Peacekeepers thing. I mean, it would be smart, right? Posting some guards of the Peacekeepers around the spot that you just blew up to make sure that none of the survivors, like, tried to come back and check it out after the fact.
Master!
Billy says, why does he put up no fight? Because he's, like, 90 pounds soaking wet.
Where?
You're finally awake! Well, I also just woke up. Because we're one!
I remember.
I think you let your guard down too much. How many times are...
I can't help it. Why does this keep happening to me?
Who would do such a thing to you? And for what reason?
Probably because you're a detective.
Look around. If it's the Peacekeepers, they'd probably be sitting on reclining chairs with their feet up in a tidy room.
Would they? I mean, I feel like the rank and file don't do so well.
Then who?
Oh, hey, that's a
We can worry
resistance
about it
fist.
later. First,
I guess that's
This
fair.
person, whoever it is clearly a revolutionary of
where
some sort.
am I? Anyway, I better find a way out of here.
There's another...
There's a vent here, but...
Oh, okay, fine.
This
Begrudge me a little bit of fun going through an event.
It won't open.
Fuji says he could have thrown his arms around at least. I know, right? He just went limp as soon as they picked him up.
The floor and the walls don't seem fragile enough to break.
I'm going feeling gloomy.
What do you mean enjoy while I can? This is not something to be enjoyed. This is not really an enjoyable situation to be in. I could try, like, meditating or something.
Sorry, but I'm not.
What's got you so down anyway?
I'm never in the mood for Shinigami's antics. Can we just, like, shut her up?
My life's been a Shinigami?
What do you mean?
You said you've haunted other detectives. They all gave up their memories, right?
I don't really remember the past. I'm the kind who forgets what happened yesterday.
I hate you.
There is one detective he always liked to say this one thing. I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
Oh, really? Did number one make a deal with Shinigami? He did have the book.
Imprisoned by like the watchmakers. If those cases remained unsolved. So you didn't answer me. What about that detective?
But if you look at how the world is right now...
I guess. There's no way detectives can make people all over even in Kanai Ward alone. What can detectives even do? Detectives are useless. Useless.
I wouldn't go that far, kid. You have the ability to kill people just by proving them guilty of a crime. So there's something... Ooh, hell yeah, this guy looks like a badass. Fuji says that I hate you was so personal. Yeah, well, it was directed at Shinigami, and I do hate Shinigami.
Oh, you're awake. Sorry for getting rough with you. It was necessary at the time. Forgive me.
Okay, so is this my new sort of organization? Are these ones gonna survive more than one chapter?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. Consider this. We're a group of volunteers who shed blood so people like... That's right. We're the proud resistance...
Good, this should exist.
I'm the head honcho. The name's Shachi. Nice to meet you.
This reminds me.
Shachi.
I've seen the fly...
Yeah, passing out flyers is an important part of our activity. We need to recruit as many people as possible.
What the hell's up with your facial hair, by the way?
By the
Did you, like, comb your sideburns forward so that they met with your line on your lip? Why would you do that? And then you, like, shave the sides? That makes less sense.
What does the Resistance want with me?
Why would you do that?
First, let me apologize for not being able to bring you here in a more... But, if I didn't do it this way, you couldn't stay hidden from the peacekeepers.
Why did you go to such lengths to see...
Allow me to explain.
Because you're a detective. And this guy's part of the Resistance. The Resistance that forbids detectives and tried to kill you all.
Hideout?
Don't worry, they're all good guys. Come on.
This is a very important... Okay, are we gonna meet a new cast of characters? A new cast of kooky characters?
It doesn't look like you have a choice right
Why?
now. At least he's the type of guy who's going to a last...
Not a
Every couple chapters, I lose one team and get an entirely new one.
Master, stop being so indecisive.
Billy says he looks like a Dragon Ball Z character, but I can't place which one. I believe it's Nappa that you're thinking of. He looks kind of like Nappa. Or maybe Mr. Satan. Just like the cheeks. No, I got it. He's Demon King Dabura. That's who he is. That's who he reminds me of. Those cheeks, that's Demon King Dabura for sure.
It's already
What is this place? The whole area is submerged. Looks like stagnant rainwater that didn't drain. Do people actually live here?
Only weirdos who carve up animals could live in a place like this.
Is this your first time in Doya District?
Doya District?
In short,
sort of like a Venice situation.
It's like this thanks to Amaterasu Corps. They don't seem to care one bit. Of course they don't. They're all living high up, looking down on us. All the dirt and grime they spit
Billy
out
says
flows
Yuma's never
down
going
from
to
the
form
sea and
meaningful
ends up
relationships.
swirling around
Yeah,
here.
because everybody's going to die.
This
Everybody he tries to get close to is gonna get killed somehow.
Come on. Our hideout is this way.
Alright.
Our dream is to change Doya District scenery.
You know what?
We
I
want to
didn't
help
think
the
that we
poor
were
smile
gonna be
again.
seeing a lot of wealthier
Call
people
ourselves the
around, so
Resistance,
this
but
is
it
a
would be
nice
better
change
for
of
everyone
pace.
if things can get resolved without
God,
a
I wish I
fight.
could run though.
I doubt the peacekeepers
I hate
feel
this
the same
pacing.
way, though.
Literally
Always
pacing,
striving to crush
as in
us.
walking.
That's why we armed ourselves and prepared to fight back.
Are you seriously going to stop here?
We don't know when this fight will end. We'll know
You're
if
gonna
the video
you're gonna
smile
force me
when
to
it
follow
does.
you, even though I walk
We may
faster
not
than
have
you.
the answers.
Oh, I hate when they do that.
We have to
I
keep
hate
fighting.
so much when they do that.
We were born and raised here, after all.
No! I have to be specifically behind you, not even like within a certain vicinity. Why would you do that? Why would you force me to do that?
By the way, we're...
some...
Oh, so you're like...
Well, I'm not so sure. But I suppose the Resistance and the Nocturnal Detective Agency are both being oppressed by Amaterasu. Our goals and aspirations differ, but we're kind of like friends in that
I feel
regard.
like your goals
Master,
don't
you're a
actually differ that
professional loner,
much.
so you don't need any friends.
What's a professional loner?
Also, not a real thing. I think it's supposed to be like a joke on a NEET, but that doesn't translate to English because we don't
Hey, good
have
work
that
being on the
word.
lookout.
It's not very commonly.
This is our hideout.
The Resistance is...
NEET, by the way,
There's no
meaning
running away
not
now.
in education, employment, or training. It's a common thing in Japan, but not so much here. Maruno-man Bank, the only bank in Kanai Ward. All the money circulating through the city begins and ends their journey here. Interesting. So we're gonna have a bank as the next scene of the major crime? That should be fun. I wonder if these guys have fortes too. Maybe not like detective-focused ones, but you know, their own special abilities.
All right, it's time for a revolution. Hey, don't start a revolution here.
Oh no.
Oh no, these characters aren't recognizable or interesting at all. Oh, they're gonna die for sure. They are not long for this world. There's not nearly enough.
Hey, you're all
Yeah,
here.
no.
Great
These
time.
characters are
Listen
gonna.
up. I need to
These characters are
introduce
so
someone.
gonna die.
You.
Huh? Wait, really? So he's one of those master detectives I've heard so much about.
Oh wow, you're still
Seriously?
gonna die.
Sorry,
Oh,
I
you're gonna
kidnapped
die
you
even
without
harder.
Anyway, I want to recruit.
Bro, you're all gonna die.
Wait, this is much
Oh
too
man,
sudden.
so many death
I
flags.
know I sprang this on you out of nowhere.
You guys can communicate in
You know what?
semaphore. There's so many death
We're alike.
flags.
We both have the same kind of darkness lurking deep within our eyes. The darkness.
Huh?
You're lost, with nowhere to go.
My new home?
I guess you're uncomfortable being around so many. Everyone here is a leader within the organization. They're all irreplaceable. While they don't have any powers as extraordinary as master detectives, they're all good
They
people.
do each have their own special
should talk
abilities.
about-
Yep, they've each got their own forte. Of course.
Anyway, let's try talking to everyone.
Alright. Wow. I can't believe that we're doing this again. What the hell?
Hi there. I'm
They took
Sarai.
Soda's look and made him ugly, right?
You're Yuma from the World Detective Organization.
This guy, I hate this
I've
guy.
been trying to obtain
He
help
feels like
from
a
the
racial
WDO
stereotype
for a
of
while.
every race.
I could never get them to agree. I guess anyone would be hesitant to work with people.
Why do you need detectives?
To be honest, it's not limited to but recruiting blindly is dangerous. There's no telling who. In that regard, detectives from the WDO are safe. Rumor has it. Plus, I know you're enemies with Amaterasu. I've seen it with this.
He's not wrong. This guy's
What's
not
that?
a. This guy's
That
got his
security
head on
camera
straight
footage
for
set
sure.
up, I'm good at tinkering with machines. I handle most of the machine work around here.
Okay,
Once
so
Kanai
you're
Ward is
definitely
peaceful
dying.
again, I want to open up a shop so that this tragedy.
I see.
Alright, now it's you,
Hey,
Mr.
Master
Snake Man.
Detective. I'm Icart, to be honest.
Icardi.
I'm rooting for you to join
Oh,
us.
buddy, these
Detectives
guys aren't
work
even
for
getting
anyone,
like title
as
cards
long
as
as
their
the
names are
meaning.
introduced. They're gonna
If you pay
die
more than
so
any,
bad.
They're far more trust.
I think you've got...
Really?
Well, you probably couldn't explain.
Hey, Icardi. Tell them about your
Oh, I'm from the Doya district. But I do all sorts
Oh,
of
you're a
aquatic
great
sports.
swimmer.
No
huh?
one can. Anyway,
You're a-
I take advantage of that
You're a
ability and
skilled
work as a
swimmer,
if
is
there's
that it?
anything you want delivered, I'm your man.
I see.
Oh wow, you're dead for sure. 100% you're dead. In fact, actually, you're probably going to be a murderer, and it's going to turn out that you, like, had to go swimming in order to commit the crime.
Oh. So you're... I don't know what a master detective is.
Beyond the rain?
The only thing beyond...
No, I'm not with them. But you said as well.
That's right. I worked in accounting for that company. But one day, I was accused of embezzlement. Of course, my family and I, we were framed. Set up to take the fall for my family.
Wow.
Sick and
wow, they just like...
That's terrible.
I would
straight
do
up
anything to
trade
destroy
you.
I own a small shop.
Oh, you're
Become
gonna
something
die.
publicly.
You're so gonna die.
I'm just a retired old man, so guess you could say I got re-employed. If your hatred of Amaterasu is anything like...
Oh, buddy. Oh, so many death flags. Billy's right. This one has a foot in the grave. Yeah, he's not long for this world. These people are all gonna die. Maybe this guy, this big guy, will live. And also this chick, because she seems hot.
So,
and they do like their hot
you're
chicks.
the new member. I'm Aruka. Nice to meet you.
Oh no, she has got
hello.
kind of a pervy voice, doesn't she?
Seems kind of quiet.
Master, women are never with.
Yuma, can you use a gun?
Billy says he's so getting cubed. So true, bestie.
You strike me as the type of... On my 4th birthday, I was given a .22 caliber revolver as a present. On my 5th birthday, I got a
Oh wow, they're
32.
really...
And on my
Whoever
birthday
is voicing
next
this chick is
month,
really
I'm supposed
hamming
to
it
be
up.
getting an anti-tank cannon.
Bitches love cannons.
Huh?
I don't care what it is. I just want to pull the trigger. Give me a trigger to pull.
Oh wow.
Yuma, if you join us, would you do it with me?
All right.
No thanks.
You have fun with that,
doubt I'd be
girl.
any good.
Oh, maybe you misunderstood. I'm not asking you to pull the trigger.
Oh, she wants to be. She wants
want
me to be
you
target practice.
To be the target.
Okay,
Do
she's
your best
definitely
to
dead.
Run around. It won't be any fun.
Oh wow, she's
if it
gonna
ends up
die.
being shot.
All these people are going to die.
See, I told you women.
Can you not look at me? Until Kanai Ward was isolated 3 years ago, I was a serious candidate. But when we were shut off from the rest of the world,
Okay, so we
can't
got a techie,
allow
a
this.
swimmer,
I
a
will change
financial
Kanai
advisor,
Ward with my
and a marksman.
Master, I know you're a sucker for
And they're
girls.
all gonna die. 100%.
Did you have a chat with everyone already?
Billy says, I'm assuming that was a
I'll talk
reference to
about
the third
myself then.
video, Bitches Love Sticks. No, that's not it.
I was born around these parts.
It is
Worked for my family,
a
as you
reference
might
to
expect.
Hellsing Ultimate Abridged.
That's
It's
why I was hired by that
oh, let's
company.
see.
My whole family.
Get that bitch a cannon. Bitches love cannons.
Back then, they weren't dangerous.
That was a fun one.
I don't know when it started to go astray. We kept receiving more requests from the unified government with an increase. As the secrets kept piling on, it sure was a strange sight. Even when I was an employee, I didn't know. It was like looking at some strange and unknown beast. Before I knew it, everyone was subservient to Amaterasu. The gap between rich and poor was irreversible.
Shachi, what kind of work did you do?
I worked in land development. They'd buy up and here, Doya District was also a part of it. After I purchased this land, Amaterasu filled it with rows and rows of research facilities. The city was poor, but there were these shiny research labs here. We thought it'd bring prosperity here. But 3 years ago, the unending rain began. Amaterasu abandoned this place without a second thought. The former residents had nowhere to go. And that's what became of Doya District.
So that's what happened.
It's my fault.
I mean, when you flood an entire city
That's
district,
why
it's
I
pretty
fight
clear things need to
Amaterasu
change, you know?
It's the least I can do to make it up to... Well, that's enough sad story time. This is why we need good people on our side. How about it, Yuma? Will you stand with...
Everyone keeps saying the same thing. You've already made up your mind.
Join the resistance? Absolutely not. If I can say no, I will, because 100% everyone in here is going to die.
Thank you for the offer, but I will have to say no.
Oh, I see. So you'll fight along.
Did you
Oh,
hear
wow.
him?
Wow, he did not even...
Well,
Wow.
I suppose you... To be honest, I really don't.
After all this, you're still rejecting us?
I'm sorry. I think your aspiration to stand up for the city, but right now,
But you guys
can't
have
quit
so
being
many
a
death
detective
flags.
To join you. That would mean betraying the people who've taken care of me. And I still have things left undone as a detective. Although, but that's exactly why I can't quit now. It's not that I'm obsessed with being one. Rather, I think detectives are the key to solving my own mysteries.
Oh, you seem to think this is so unlike you. Cuter when you're totally panicking and don't know where to turn.
Owen, hello. Nice to see you. Nice to have you on board.
About the others who've gone missing.
Billy says they should sell figurines, but the ones that got cubed are cubes. Oh, that would be funny.
In that case, I can't let you leave here alive.
Oh shit. Okay.
What?
Yep.
Just kidding. Trying to get you to join on the spot is a tough sell. So instead, basically we'd like you to take on a job.
A job?
Now that seems more my speed.
It's a simple one, but it's not something we can do. Please, we need your help.
What do I do? Chief Yaku isn't here, and the detective, in my experience, taking these requests without permission always leads to trouble.
Come on, dude. You've done it twice already.
I don't smell any good mysteries.
Just
My
say
guess is
yes.
that people are taking it. You should ignore them.
Also, I like the masked guy. I mean, I don't like him. That's wrong.
Request.
I believe that he's earnest.
I'm
There
sorry.
we go.
I'll need to consider.
What the hell do you mean?
I need to.
Please, wait.
Oh, god damn it.
We've just exposed our inner workings. Do you really think we'd just let you leave? Unlike Shachi, I don't joke around. I'll do what needs to be done.
I'm with Iruka.
Man,
if you're not with
you're
us,
really
you're against us.
lucky that you're a hot girl.
If we
You,
let
on the other
go,
hand,
you might leak our info to Amaterasu Corp.
I would never.
It seems you're
I'm a
just an
detective,
outsider
dude.
after all.
Hey, if you're gonna fight, do it outside. Don't mess with my complex machine.
We can't let an Amaterasu sympathizer.
Please wait.
I'm not a sympathizer. What the hell are you talking
You
about?
want to pick a fight with me? Oh, you asked for it. Bring it on. I'll boom kill all of you.
Wait, hold your damn horse. If he could just be threatened into doing our bidding, I would have done so from the start. He's no amateur. He's a WDO
Master detectives can survive even bullet wounds, right?
Where are you getting your
We should
information
test
from,
it
girl?
out.
Iruka, stop! The Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people.
You're gonna have to kill some people if you want to be a resistance. Also,
let me talk with a man
it's
to man.
pretty clear
Wrap things
that
up.
Iruma
Everyone
is
okay with that?
down to kill people.
If you say
Or
so,
Iruka,
Shachi.
whatever.
It's
She's
fine
not gonna
by me.
live.
You're the
None of these
leader.
people had any dramatic title card entrances. They're gonna die. All of them are gonna die. They're also not
Sorry.
memorable or lovable characters
Would you
enough.
come?
Hey, Shachi.
What? I thought we were done here. Sorry, Yuma. Go on ahead for a second. We can talk quietly on the rooftop. I'll be there soon.
The roof.
I don't think we even have a last name for any of these guys.
Attention of some trouble.
It's better to finish talking to them now to avoid trouble later on. Besides, wasn't there a lookout at the entrance?
Also, I'm not completely opposed to
Is it
joining
those
the
guys from earlier?
Resistance's side. I just don't think
Maybe
they're
you can hear
gonna
them
win.
talking if you approach the door.
Oh, do I have to? Okay, fine.
I can see inside through a crack in the.
How naughty! Let's.
Can't you
Shut
move
up.
through walls, Shinigami?
If I left your side, I could slip through a wall, but then later I might lie to you about what I saw.
Why?
Shh, they're talking right now.
Can you make it quick, Iruka? He'll start getting cautious if I keep him waiting.
Please, wait. Why won't it open? Who was in charge of getting a new one anyway? I'll bust it open with a rocket.
Are they trying to do a
Treating
jinx
it
thing with this
roughly
bitch?
won't unlock it. You have to move the dial, then wait exactly 5 minutes.
5
It's
minutes?
the latest time-delayed lock. You'll have to wait. The thieves hate wasting time. Time itself is the key for this new feature.
What a pain in the ass.
This security function makes it the best safe there is.
Are you kidding me? Okay, so that's
Nowadays,
definitely
even
gonna
the
be
bank and
part of
other
the
important
murder.
Facilities use it in the commercial area of Marunamon District. It's made by trusty old Amaterasu Corp, after all.
Also,
This was
why do you
made by
trust them that
Amaterasu.
much?
Relax. Calm down, old man. Even your clothes and mug were made by the Corp. As long as we live in Kanai Ward, it's impossible to avoid all their Though it is ironic that Amaterasu made the safe that protects our asset.
It finally opened.
I cannot believe. God damn it. Okay, so the fact that it takes 5 whole minutes to do.
Your custom handgun.
This isn't necessary.
It's for self-defense, just in case.
Why not take it with you?
Oh my god.
You
dude.
never know.
What do I do? They have a gun!
So what?
A detective?
Every
Stays
peacekeeper
calm,
has a gun.
Even when facing the barrel of a gun. Actually, they'd find a way to remove the bullets first.
It's too late for that!
Then you're screwed!
It's not too late for
I'm
that.
panicking! I know! Let's...
Doesn't the front entrance
No,
have
go
someone...
to the
Oh,
freaking
that's
top
right.
of the staircase.
Then let's go to the roof. Let's...
Just play along.
Master, hurry up and
If you don't give him a reason to be suspicious, he won't be suspicious. And it'll be fine. Oh no, man has a gun. Big whoop. You face down people with guns so many times. Okay, okay. Here's my guess. I'm gonna wait up here on the roof. Then I'm gonna come downstairs and I'm gonna see them all dead.
We need to find a way.
And we're gonna need to try to figure out who done it.
Someplace I can escape to. I have to hurry before I'm found. There's an emergency stairway.
Master, look carefully.
A surveillance camera. Speaking of which, they were.
If you go past it, they'll definitely.
Let's find another way.
Really, dude?
There's no escape.
Can I just like wait here? Do they have the guts to let me wait here and face real consequences for it? Wow, yeah, no consequences at all. Oh no. Ah, beans, I'm gonna get caught. I'm so gonna get caught. Oh, it's gonna be real bad. Hey, what's up? Look down,
This is
look
much higher than
down.
I thought.
At least you'll get away if you jump off. Though
There are no footholds or places to grab onto.
Okay, guess I just gotta like wait.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Just be cool, man.
Here.
Just be cool.
He's not holding a gun. Is he keeping it concealed?
Why so...
Yeah, something like that.
I see.
Yeah, fear of
Sorry about
heights.
that.
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
make
talk.
it quick.
We'll just say that.
About the request earlier. You turned it down because you don't want anything to do with the resistance, right?
Huh? No, that's...
It's alright. It's someone from the outside.
I just think that you're all gonna die.
Liberating Kanai Ward has nothing to do. I actually would have found you suspicious if you were gung-ho about it. But this is exactly why I think we can have a mutually beneficial relationship.
Okay, I'll hear you.
I'm not asking you to do it for free. If you accept this job, we'll give you information on Amaterasu Corporation. What do you say to that?
I mean, that's actually pretty tempting.
What
Since
kind
we
of
are
information?
like explicitly trying
Our
here to
organization
figure
has a
out
good
the
number
big secret of
former
Amaterasu Corporation.
employees, myself included. We have some internal info that you can't get anywhere else. I think we can get you something you want.
Do you know what information I'm looking for?
I have an idea. If the WDO sent a master detective to the homunculi, right?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Looks
This guy's
like
got it.
I'm right. It's not just detectives. The whole world wants info about that. How's this? In place of prepayment for the request, I could tell you a little bit about it.
Is it true? Do immortal monsters like homunculi really exist?
Yeah. Homunculi do exist. And they're already inside Kanai Ward. Right now.
Oh, wow, really?
Right now? There are
Do you mean to
immoral
tell me
monsters
that there
in the
are
city?
homunculi among us?
Really
Have we
were
seen
researching
homunculi?
homunculi here? That means they were successful, doesn't it?
It's hard to believe, but could this be Conai Ward's
Billy
ultimate
says now you get
secret?
2 informants.
Looks like
Gee,
you're
Billy,
interested.
how come your mom lets you have 2
However,
informants?
I'll only tell you the rest once you finish the job. So how about it? Did I whet your app?
You should know that I don't have any special abilities.
I don't plan on making you do anything too difficult. We just want you to run a little errand.
And
we want to set up some surveillance cameras around town to keep an eye on Amaterasu Corp's oppression.
I like that. Yeah.
However, this isn't something we...
Why not?
Because you're too
Peacekeepers
suspicious.
see us setting up. They'll definitely start investigating the organization responsible.
Ah, okay. They want somebody who won't be tied back to their
Which will give
organization.
them an excuse to
Makes
stamp
sense.
out the resistance. Hence, why this job can only be done by someone who isn't affiliated with us.
In other words, you need a pawn you can safely discard if it gets caught by the peacekeepers.
I mean, at least
I
keep your
wouldn't put it
metaphors
that way.
safe. Don't say pawn and
But you know,
discard in the same sentence. How
I want
about
you to
say a
know that
pawn
I'm
you
not
can
gonna ask you to
sacrifice?
risk
Because
yourself for our
chess has
sake.
sacrifices. It doesn't have
I do want
cards
your
or
help
the
here, but
discarding
that's the
thereof.
kind of job this is.
How does setting up surveillance cameras...
Our goal with setting up the cameras is to capture proof of illegal acts carried out by the peacekeepers. We'll record all the criminal activity they commit, such as intimidation, assault, theft. We won't fight them with violence. We're gonna take them down the right way. The resistance are not...
He says that while concealing a firearm.
Even if you gather all that evidence, won't the peacekeepers just cover it up?
Gathering 1 or 2 pieces of evidence is too weak, and runs the risk of being snuffed out. In order to spread roots throughout town, someone has to make it clear there are people fighting back.
I like this.
Spread.
Billy says,
Resistance
nerd, only
are
you
like
care about what
underground
words they use.
roots.
Listen, words have
Right
meaning,
now,
okay?
they're still thin
They are
and weak.
important
We'll spread our
to
thin roots
making
everywhere to
a
try and
clear
bring
and
life back to this withering
understandable and
tree.
digestible speech.
And one day, our fully grown
If you want to be a leader of a resistance, you need to be eloquent. You need to be able to make your point and make it well.
So please.
Obviously, I was critiquing Yuma's words, but this applies for him too.
Expect of me.
He needs to be able to express himself better, and it might just be the translation barrier, but frankly,
what are you gonna do?
Japanese translators have
Even if
gotten
they're
off
taking advantage of
too easy as of
They're
late.
better than that mask
They say the
guy.
same
If they
thing
have
over and
information
over
about the
again, and I think
homunculus,
it's
I
about
want
time that somebody
Setting up
actually take it
surveillance
upon
cameras shouldn't be
themselves
too-
to get some poetry in these translations. You know what I'm
Alright,
saying?
I accept your request.
Billy says, words and meaning, meh. I don't know why I bother.
Let's get started.
You plebeians have no understanding or appreciation of advanced
Sorry to
vernacular.
interrupt. There's a fight on the main street.
Oh
Another
boy,
turf
here comes
war
the
and
here
usual
comes the crime.
Garbage dump. Can I toss a grenade down there?
Hold on, you stay out of it. I'll go talk to them. Sorry, Yuma, but can you go down and get instructions from Servan about the job? Counting on you. Good luck.
Man, I was sure that they were gonna be dead by the time I came downstairs again.
So,
Billy
you
says, so
decided
real,
to
you should
do
become a
it.
translator. I
You
would, but
better
I
not
don't speak a
drag
word
us
of
down.
Japanese. Well, okay, I speak a couple words Japanese, but nothing. I don't know a single sentence. How about?
I wonder.
Thanks
if
to my
this is
dad,
the-
I know
Can't turn it
how to
now.
count in Japanese.
Well,
I
let's
also
sit back
know
down for now and
words like tatsumaki, you know,
I'm so glad you
tornado,
weren't killed, Master.
and baka, fool, and of course, hi, yes. But yeah, I don't really know too much. Billy says they seriously need to chain her down. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm guessing that she'd get off on that, and I'd rather not, I don't know, reward her behavior. Oh, it's a steel drum.
Hey!
I'd burn myself. I've never seen an actual burning dumpster before. You see it all the time in movies and TV and apparently video games as well, but you don't see them too much in the real world. Is that their bathroom?
I get.
Look at this. What the hell? Where do they even shit? Alright. We're not gonna leave. Yeah, I guess we'll just go through the door and talk to the others. I was sure they were gonna be dead by the time I came back down. Alright, well, what's up, guy?
So, you accepted the job. That's good.
Yes, please.
You will be setting up surveillance cameras. And these are the cameras you're going to be setting up.
Okay,
They're
that's
delicate
good.
machines, so handle them with care. Also, I'll give you a transceiver for I'll tell you
Okay,
where to set up
cool.
the cameras with it. Once you finish setting one up, I'll give you...
Where's the first location?
I'll contact you as soon as you leave, so I can test the transceiver's performance at the same time. If you don't
Alright.
hear anything from me, there's a chance the transceiver is broken. Bring it back here.
All right.
I'm counting on you.
They're gonna cut you off if you get caught anyway.
I'll do my best.
What's up, guy?
Hey! Since you're...
Right.
If Shachi's all for it, then I've got no...
You must really trust Shot.
We were living on the streets when he took us in.
They
He
got a
built
really
the
like
resist
noble sounding
everyone
voice
is
for
indebted
this
to
guy, and I
Shachi
don't think it
too.
fits.
Though he does
This guy
have
needs to
shortcomings.
sound a little bit like Berta from Dragon Ball. You know, he's got to have a little bit of a sneaky edge to him.
When trustworthy.
He's a master swimmer after all. Perfect at sticking underground and keeping to the shadows. But they're just having him talk like a normal guy, which I think is weird.
This is...
Alright. I think that we're done here. Let's head back out.
I ended up accepting it. If this helps Kanai Ward in some way, even if I can't help the whole world become happy, and if I complete this request, I have a chance.
It's fine to be optimistic and everything. This is you we're talking about. You're...
Like you're one to talk.
Anyway, what about the other
I mean, maybe the
detectives
reason
who
I'm the Grim
bombed?
Reaper for the others
Never
is
forget
because I
that.
made a deal with the Death God.
That's pretty...
Come on, let's go.
I mean, I feel like as long as we're all pursuing the same goal, we should meet up eventually, right? It makes sense that we would end up all in the same spot if we kept on pursuing the same leads. Even if we come at it from different angles, we'll eventually arrive at the same truth, and there we shall meet. If they're indeed
I'm
alive,
getting a call.
which they may not be.
Testing, can you hear?
Servan? Yes, I can hear.
So far, so good. Here are the instructions for the first camera location.
Thank God. I half expected him to... I half expected the receiver to crap out, and we would have to go back in for no
For the
reason at all.
first surveillance camera, I want you to set it up at a phone booth in the commercial area, Marunamon District.
Marunamon District.
Oh, really? Well,
Thank you.
contact me when you arrive.
You look like you're pretending to be a spy.
I'm not pretending. This is actual spy work.
He's not wrong.
Let's head to Marunamon District for now.
I wonder what kind of murders are happening in Marunamon District. I can't wait to find out.
Shut the hell up.
Cases like that don't just happen all the time. At least I hope.
I mean, thus far we've had pretty good consistency. It's been like, what, 3 days that we've been here and we've already solved 2
Master,
murders?
Do you get the sense we're being watched?
Yeah, I think so too. We better get out of here quick.
Looks like it connects to the riverbank from here.
Anyway, oh, looks like Kanai Tower has 1 extra thing for me. Alright, let's head over there, huh? The Anti-Establishment Organization, but they're commonly called the Resistance. They're called the AEO? They need a better acronym. Hey, girl.
Excuse me.
Huh? Huh?
Then...
No, I'm saying you should not continue to say stuff.
Sorry.
Wow. Right.
Billy says I'm getting eepy. Yeah, don't worry, I'll cut it soon. I think that we're about done. I was only here to do the side quests. I haven't gotten to many of the side quests yet, though. It's weird. I kind of expected the world to open up before now, but I just keep getting shunted from place to place. Hopefully, the inclusion of more environments means that there'll be more side quests opening up. But seriously, I thought I'd get all the side quests done, and I don't think that I'm even gonna get half of them done if it keeps up at this rate. Okay. Oh hey, the church. I didn't notice that before. Is that new? Well, it matters little. I mean, we'd end up in the same spot anyway. Billy says, no side quest for you, Stinky. Hey Billy, how about I decide what side quests I do and do not take, and you mind your own dang business, huh? Are we gonna talk to the nun again? Nope. Okay. What's up, girl?
Excuse me.
Huh?
Holy moly.
Why?
Embarrassing.
Sure.
Yeah, that's right.
What do you mean?
Aww.
Okay.
Well,
So she thinks that I'm like.
All right.
Okay, so she's answering like it's a confession of love. But in actuality, it was just silly nonsense. I was kind of hoping I'd get to explore the forest, maybe check out some of the criminals around there. Some of the bounties that got posted in the forest behind there. Billy, if you actually had my mother's phone number, this would be a very different dynamic between you and me. And not one that I want to encourage. Plus, my mom's not my manager. I'm my own man. I'm a 24-year-old grown-ass man. Sure, I live with my parents, but that's more of an arrangement of mutual benefit. Mutual benefit. I cook for them. And do their chores. And they allow me to live here graciously in exchange for a small portion of my rent money. It's a lot cheaper than living by myself, I tell you that. Actually, hold on. Okay. Right, back to the clock tower. I'm thinking this will probably end this side quest here, and that will allow me to have a good place to call it for the night. And then we'll continue with the main plot in the next stream, because it's already been like, what, 2 hours? Probably a little more. Well, I don't know how to check how long it's been. But, anyway, that's not the important part. The important part is I'm going to finish up this side quest, and then we're going to call it good.
Huh?
Hey!
Yeah.
What?
Oh, shit. Okay.
You alright?
Come on.
Huh? No.
Hey!
He's trying to protect me. Come on, idiot. God. I wonder how the weather will be in Kanai Ward tomorrow.
It.
Oh. Seems like sunshine. Sunshine, what a relief. Then it's still too early for me to call it quits.
What did you say?
Oh, shit. Okay, should we maybe have told him rain?
But... yeah.
Alright. And that's that. Alright, folks. Yep, I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight. Just because I've done all the side quests and that's what I set out to do. Was the rest of the case from case 1 and the side quest for case 2. So, here's hoping that tomorrow, or rather next week, I'll be able to actually dig into the meat of this new case. And until then, you guys have a wonderful day and drive safely.